Hey, what it do?
Ahoy!
What's up? What's going on?
Just sports and...
Good Thursday, I think, right?
Yeah, it's Thursday.
Is it a good one, though?
The air seems to be a little better.
Yeah, the air is better.
What is
I
that?
can confirm, as your noted newsman,
Yeah.
air quality index, back to good.
Now, what is Good Friday?
So if you want to wreck your lungs,
Then you're
you have to start smoking right now.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Now, Good Friday, what is that's a Jesus thing, right?
Yeah. Is that tomorrow?
No, you said Good Thursday, and then that led me to Good Friday. Is there a Good Thursday?
Yeah, it's today.
Good Friday, the next one is in March.
Okay.
I'm not certain what Good Friday is, but I think it has
It's
to do...
around Easter.
I think it has something to do with the Lord.
You're asking the wrong guy.
I did
Me
something.
too. You're asking the wrong
We got
guy.
nothing?
It's an Easter thing.
It's a solemn holiday that so it marks the crucifixion, and then Easter. Okay, there you go. So it is about Jesus.
Yeah.
So how long was he up there?
Well, he wasn't up. Well,
What?
he died, and then 3 days later he was back.
How long? But I mean, how long before
I
he
don't
died?
know. I didn't watch the Mel Gibson movie. I don't know.
You didn't watch it?
No, I did not.
Oh, I did. I thought it was good.
Did you?
Years ago.
Oh. No, I've never seen that. Apocalypto
Good movie.
is a good Mel Gibson movie. Look, Mel Gibson is a horrible human being and a giant racist and bigot, but he knows how to make a good movie. And Apocalypto is criminally underrated. I can't comment on is it The Passion, right?
Passion of the Christ.
Yeah, never saw that one. Jim
That surprises me
Caviezel.
about you.
Yeah?
Because you see all movies, and that was a very popular and major hit film.
Yeah, it wasn't for me. I was like, so I'm good. I'm good with that one.
That's me drinking water.
I did see The Odyssey, though. Does that count? It had some gods
No.
in it. No.
Come on, dude.
Project Hail Mary, very good. That's the best movie I've seen in years. Project Hail Mary is way better than The Odyssey. And that came out this year. So if you see one movie this year, don't see The Odyssey. Go see Project Hail Mary. Way better.
Who's in that?
That's the handsome fella. Gosling. Ryan Gosling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like him.
It's really spectacular. And the book, even better. But I'd say if you want to see a spectacle, go see The Odyssey. But if you want a really good movie that you're going to leave being like, God, I want to watch that 4 more times, go see Project Hail Mary.
I learned today that Ryan Gosling learned to play piano just for La La Land.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Isn't that amazing?
So I think he was, he never knew because he was a Mickey Mouse kid. He's like a singer-dancer, like from his youth.
I just think it's amazing that somebody can just like, oh, I have to play piano in this part, so I'm just going to learn it.
Well, and you learn to pass. Like, you learn that you can,
But still,
Yeah.
I mean, let's give him credit. That's hard. I used to play piano when I was a kid. It's not easy.
I wish. I have no musical ability whatsoever. I wish. I've tried to play I've never tried to play the piano, but I've tried playing the guitar for years, and it's
like
dodgy at best.
Yeah, I mean, it's most people, that's true, but then other people, like I was talking about this with a friend just today.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about how music people fascinate us because they're on another planet.
Absolutely.
Like Prince, we brought up Prince is the most extreme example, where Prince plays like 20 instruments.
Yeah.
And he self-taught he taught himself
Yeah, no lessons.
every one of them.
Yeah.
And he plays them at the highest level. Like
Some people say that Prince is one of the handful of best guitar players of all time.
well, yeah. Well, that's like the old Eric Clapton quote.
Yeah.
Who's the greatest guitar or what's it feel like to be the greatest guitarist of all time? I don't know, as Prince.
Yeah.
But Prince plays 20.
Well, he did.
He's dead.
He doesn't play anything now.
Well, maybe in heaven
That's true.
he's playing the harp.
Or maybe the other way. I don't know. I don't know where Prince
But
went.
listen, think about how incredible that is, and like how it's just insane to think. Because I played piano a little bit, you played guitar a little bit, you understand how hard it is, and then just imagine just sitting down and learning it, and then playing it at the highest level where you're a rock star.
Yeah.
And then you OD.
Yeah, I did. You kind of forget that Prince OD'd. I think Tom Petty went that way too. You don't really think about like those guys as like the Janis Joplin types because they were older.
I mean, like, what do they have in their brains?
It's
that allows for that.
You're just hardwired.
God, like Eddie Van Halen, I think, isn't he self-taught?
Uh-huh.
Or Jimi Hendrix was.
I think Eddie was too. I read Dave Grohl's autobiography. Speaking of great books to read, and he taught himself by clicking his teeth. He learned to play the drums by clicking his teeth together and then hitting. They didn't have money. He was poor. He didn't have money for drums. So he took, I forget what he used for sticks, and he learned to drum on pillows. He took couch cushions and he would set it up, and by clicking his teeth, he would click his teeth and make the sounds, and then he would hit the couch cushions. And that's how he learned to play the drums. And then when he was like 14, somehow he managed some secondhand set of drums. And a handful of years later, he's the drummer in Nirvana. Yeah, there's just...
Music people are incredible.
Yeah,
I don't understand them.
They've got something.
They're cyborgs.
Yeah.
And that's why music people always are fascinated by sports people.
And it's vice versa.
And then sports people are always fascinated by music people.
Yeah. Well, and there's like, have you ever seen the people that can like paint like that? And then there's other people...
But that's a little abstract, though.
Is it?
I do think it is, yeah. Because didn't one painting like go for like $5 million and it was a line across a canvas?
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the person that can literally pick up a pen and pencil and they can draw you someone with a realistic photo.
Oh,
like,
well, that's...
Like,
but art is...
Yeah, art's different. But like Van Gogh didn't learn that.
He was kind of a putz, though, wasn't he?
Well, he was a little nuts. I think he had syphilis. Went a little crazy, cut off his own ear, but
syphilis will do that to you.
Yeah, go a little cuckoo. But no, guys like that, like it's hardwired in you. Math is that way. There's people that are just savants, and if you don't have that, you can't. And I say this about sports all the time. There's that book I reference all the time. It's called The Sports Gene, because we're living in a culture now back into sports because we're somewhat of a sports show. Every parent wants to believe if they just give little Johnny and Susie the right coaching that they can be LeBron James, and it's just not true. LeBron James was born. Now, LeBron James obviously worked really hard to get where he's at, but no matter how hard you work, you don't get to be LeBron. Like, that's wired. Like, there is literally something in their muscle fiber, in their DNA, that allows them to run faster, jump higher, think quicker, all of those things. And that's no different than... I'm guessing that if you're elite at anything, music, sports, art, science, whatever, yes, you put effort into it, but you were born to be that. And when the natural ability meets someone that's dedicated to it, that's when you get something really special.
Well, in a way, it makes me feel better about myself.
You didn't have a chance.
Well, yeah, because you know that like you weren't going to play anything at a high level anyway.
No.
So.
No. Although... You know, maybe you're one of those that you ever walk into like a Guitar Center and you just pick something up. You don't know. Maybe you're a savant on the saxophone and you've never tried.
Yeah. No. Something tells me.
Maybe at 50 years old, you just 51. Maybe you just haven't found your niche yet.
You haven't found your gift.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just walk into a Guitar Center and just start playing stuff and see what happens.
Let me tell you something.
Maybe
I think you should do that.
Maybe it's the maracas.
I'll record.
Well, it's kind of like the whole thing where when you sing like in the shower,
yeah,
or when you try to sing opera, you actually sound like an opera singer, you know?
What?
Well, you know, like when you...
I do not sound like an opera singer.
Well, but you can mimic.
Yes. Opera man, bye-bye.
Like you can mimic amazing sounds.
Sure.
Perhaps I can do that on the guitar. So never really play the guitar, but just mimic. Like, you know.
That's yours.
And just go in there and shred. Probably not.
Probably not. But.
So anyway, we've got two station things to clear up here on the Prattle. Yes. One, Joe Fisher. So Joe was just talking moments ago as the fill-in host on what's Luke's show called?
The Happy Hour.
Happy Hour.
Everyone's gone. Like we're in that weird.
Oh yeah.
You're taking the last like vacation before we have to work for football.
Yeah, August we're kind of in and out.
Yeah, everyone's gone. You're gone tomorrow.
I am. I'm gone tomorrow.
Unbelievable.
God.
Are you getting married too?
It's possible.
Do you have a secret marriage as well?
It's possible.
Secret marriage number 2.
So Fisher was talking about how he was able to sneak into the media photo at your wedding.
Yes.
Because, you know, listen, I don't know if there's ever been in the history of Portland 4 more consequential media members in the same room at a party than Sunday night.
Was this like that Oscar photo where they took the Oscar selfie?
Well, okay, so that's what he was talking about. So apparently Brandon Sprague on the morning show, Dirt and Sprague. Do you
Of,
know that?
of morning show fame?
Yeah, do you know them?
The Sunrise Guys, as Patrick likes to call them.
Yeah, so he said Joe Fisher. So anyway, Brooke Olsendan, when we were there at your party on Sunday, Brooke wanted to do a media photo because she
Yes.
thought, because everything's for the gram.
Yeah.
So we got together, and the five of us, you, me, Brooke, Jason Quick, and Joe Fisher.
Yes.
I mean, just a hang it in the Louvre.
A who's who, if you will.
So, and that was the only media there.
Yeah.
Besides the paparazzi who couldn't get,
Those sons
they
of bitches.
couldn't get past security.
Those sons of bitches.
Anyway, Sprague said that Joe Fisher is the Kevin Spacey of that photo.
Ooh.
And that
Boy.
that pissed Joe off.
That's a little.
And I could actually hear it. Joe was not happy about this.
No.
And so apparently now Sprague has apologized.
He probably should.
But
What?
yeah, that's a little, it's a little harsh. Is it not? Like,
Kevin Spacey.
you are the molester of this photo.
the young boy molester. And I guess that shouldn't matter.
Yeah,
Right?
again, a molester is enough.
I'm sorry.
just-
Yeah, it's
Okay, so
as if you were a young girl molester. I'd be like, well, there's degrees to this. No, it's just as bad.
Joe is saying he was invited to the photo by me.
Yes.
That is true.
Okay.
However, there was debate over his participation in the photo.
Now, did you debate?
Well, Brooke, I was standing by Brooke when she said, let's get a photo.
Okay.
Media photo.
Sure.
I'm like, okay. And Joe, I mentioned Joe. I'm like, Joe's here. Because she's like, who's all here? I'm like, well, Quick's over there.
Yeah.
Big Sook probably.
Probably.
And then I said, Joe's here. And she's like, who's Joe? I'm like, well, Joe Fisher from The Fan. And she's like, And I was like, no, he's
Is this? I feel
he's
like
one of us.
I'm glad I didn't go because I would have definitely got a who's that.
I feel bad because I
What
feel
is
like
that?
this is getting worse for Joe.
What
I
is
feel
that?
like you're piling on.
Well, I'm just telling you the truth. I'm
Okay.
telling you what happened.
What is that?
So I can confirm that I did invite Joe, and I battled for Joe.
Okay.
I said, Brooke, no, he's a fan guy.
Yeah.
Let's get him in the photo.
You went to battle for him.
Yeah. And she's like, fine.
She said, "I'm fine." Well, and that.
So there you go.
I'm just saying the Kevin Spacey thing is out of bounds. Like that's no good.
Well,
That's
there was
a low blow
There was an apology.
Okay.
So
publicly.
Did he mean it though?
publicly, it sounds, well, I don't know. You can't. How do you gauge if somebody means an apology? How do you
I just
gauge
think
that?
if you go that way, and no offense to Sprague, but boy, someone thinks a lot of themselves if you're calling someone Kevin Spacey. My goodness.
Wait, why?
Well, like if Sprague was that, who is Sprague? Brad Pitt? Like if he was, I don't know. I just feel like that's a little bit of a shot, as if like all of us are so important, but somehow Joe's involved and he's Kevin Spacey. So who is Sprague? Who's Dirt? Is he Meryl Streep?
Well,
Like,
I don't know
you're-
who's all in the photo.
the Oscar photo.
Yeah.
Okay,
Aren't there a bunch of people
So
in
we
it?
got Bradley Cooper.
Okay.
He took the photo.
Cooper did?
He took the. Ellen set it up.
Yeah.
Meryl Streep,
Okay.
Julia Roberts,
Ooh.
There's Isaac and Sook right there.
Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie.
By the way, Julia Roberts' kid, here's a fun fact. Did you know that Julia Roberts' kid went to Oregon and got kicked out?
I did not.
Yeah. I talked to somebody over
For
the week.
what?
He's not a good dude.
Okay. Yeah. Well, he's a celebrity.
And things happen.
He's a celebrity kid. So.
Yeah. So I talked to somebody that went to school with him and said he was awful.
Well, if you're Julia Roberts' kid and she can't keep you in school, you did something. You're still an idiotic moron. You did something bad. So Jolie, Jennifer Lawrence, Jared Leto is barely in it. He's creeping.
Ooh, Leto.
And the thing about that is like he's just barely peeking out. And then Channing Tatum and Kevin Spacey. And then there's the Nwangos. That's is it Lupita and her brother Peter, who was really only there because of his sister. So really, if you want to say that Joe Fisher snuck in, I think it'd be one of them. And then we don't have to have like you can say, well, Joe, if you kind of snuck in, which allegedly you're saying is true, I think it'd be more of one of those, and then we can eliminate the whole Kevin Spacey thing.
No, he was invited,
He was invited.
and he was allowed. Let's put it that way. He didn't sneak. He was allowed.
He was allowed.
Because he didn't want in it. He was like, I don't know. What is it? Why am I in this? But we made him.
Well, I'm standing up for Joe. I feel bad that was a lovely it was a lovely evening. It was a lovely gesture, and I didn't want someone in that photo being called Kevin Spacey.
I stand with Joe.
And I'll say, as far as I know, now I can't say for certain, but to the best of my knowledge, Joe Fisher never accused of sexual impropriety. Never.
He might steal a few things, but
That's true.
Yeah, stealing yogurts.
But
Is he more Jared Leto? That's just as bad, isn't it?
well,
not
yeah,
good.
Leto's accused of things
It's the
too.
same thing.
Can't we just call him Channing Tatum and call it good?
Yeah, that's good.
There you go.
Yeah. He did a movie. It was
Yeah,
good.
he was G.I. Joe.
Chicks like
yeah,
him.
I'm going there, and we're gonna leave it at that.
Second thing is, we got to give Stevie Showtime some credit. Have you done 3 shows today?
no, this is the second.
So he's doing split duty. It's a day-night doubleheader
Well, look,
Split
for
squad.
Stevie Showtime.
I'll tell you right now, Stevie Showtime's having a moment.
He is.
He's
The man's everywhere.
Who were we saying yesterday? Who was having a moment yesterday? We were talking about
Justin
it.
Bieber.
Yeah,
Bieber.
the Biebs is having a moment. You
Which
know
I
what's
don't-
just having a
I
moment?
don't buy that, but
I'm telling you, Bieber's having a moment.
Stevie's having a moment.
Bieber's back.
Stevie over here,
You're back.
he's having a moment.
You're back.
Look, I'm just available. You know what? I'm the long reliever out of the bullpen. You know, we need to kill some innings.
Are you the yawn?
I am the yawn.
Are you the
of
yawn
fan.
of this
I
program?
have the Jeffrey yawn.
Well, you're gone. I did invite Stevie Fire to step over.
And I'll be back on the morning show tomorrow.
Oh my God! Are you
Then I'll be
pulling it-
producing for Casey. He's in the big chair tomorrow.
And you're
for
doing
happy hour. I'll
and
produce
then you're
for him.
doing our show.
Yeah, then we'll step in with Sue.
Oh my God!
Well, maybe you should just stay over there then.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Stevie fan.
Little too much Stevie.
Wow.
Little too much
I didn't
Stevie
know
J
you were
over there.
doing all that.
I'm a beast.
So he was on the morning. You were on the morning show
Yeah.
today.
What?
Is Dirt having another kid?
Something. I don't know.
something's
Nobody
happening.
tells me anything.
No one tells you anything?
They don't tell me.
I thought he was having.
Hey, it's a no toll. I guess it'd be a no toll
toll
Thursday.
Thursday.
I thought he was having another.
I don't
kid.
think he is. I think he's just
Yeah,
going
he is.
somewhere.
he is.
I don't think he's not.
Right. I don't think that's the reason
We're
why he's
not there
gone.
yet.
No.
Hey,
No. But there is another kid on the way. But no, this is not.
Is that his third?
No, I think it's 2.
Second?
I don't quote me on that,
Don't
but
ask me.
I believe it's 2.
Hey, did you guys see the naked lady out front on your way in?
No.
I missed it. You told me about it, and I immediately wanted to go check it out, but I didn't.
So this is the third Odyssey
Streetman.
story. So congratulations, Steven. You
Yeah.
are having a moment. And listen, is it long before Steven has his own show?
Well, probably because it's,
And it's going to be the same thing like with Buck.
Then you guys need
Either
new guy.
you get the show or he leaves, and then we need another guy.
Groundhog Day.
It's just
for God's sakes.
it's so hard being us.
It's it.
You know what? It
I
is-
An Odyssey
I want you to
station.
know your invitation to sit over here tomorrow. It's been rescinded.
Isn't
it Recension
Recension
Thursday?
Thursday. Damn it.
Well, I'll tell you right now. With all that, I am officially rescinding the Stevie Woke invitation. You sit right over there in that chair tomorrow, and we'll have this conversation.
All right. I'll co-host over here.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, so
I can't really kick you off the show. There's no one else.
You got to take a day off.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
Yeah, Stevie Biebs is what they're calling you because you're both having a
Stevie
moment.
Biebs.
Stevie Biebs. He's having a freaking moment right now. He's the Stephen A. He's the well, it's actually should be now Stevie A. Smith.
Stevie A.
Vaughn.
Smith,
Freaking everywhere.
Stevie A. Yawn.
Is there any show where he's not on?
So Marissa from sales was standing outside talking to a client
Yeah.
right when I pulled up, and the client just turns to her and says, "I'm sorry, I got distracted." And she looks over her shoulder, and there's a naked lady, fully nude.
Yeah.
She just needs a light though.
Sure.
So she's like, "Hey, do you have a light?"
Oh, so she approached.
Yeah, she needed a light.
Boy, I'll tell you what.
So the cops were called.
I'm guessing that's bad naked.
Well,
Not
if
good
they
naked.
It was bad naked. Yeah.
if they showed up, I'm gonna be pissed.
Who?
The cops.
No, they were here. Yeah, they got her out of there.
Really?
Yeah, it's a private building.
That's horse crap. I had to shoo away a naked man, and we called the cops. And the cops, remember that we were having.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, it was a Friday.
Oh, that was out here.
That was out here.
Yeah. You're right.
It was a Friday.
And he was a lot scarier than this.
Yes,
guy.
he had a big, like, I don't know, he had some sort of stick or metal pole. He was buck naked. He was running around. And so they were having a Friday, they do like their little, they have like wine and stuff in the back sometimes on a Friday. And no one wanted to leave because of the naked dude with the big pole. So they called the cops to get him away, and the cops were like, oh, no, that's George. Yeah, he's fine. He's harmless. And they're like, he doesn't look harmless, and he's naked. And the cops were like, if he does something, let us know. So they came in and got me.
He runs those streets.
Yeah, he's like, hey, I got
George.
this.
Hey, George. George. He runs those streets.
In my defense, it may not have been the cops. It might have just been the security guys that are right here.
I'm
But
saying,
I did see a uniformed
person.
person.
I was
talking
saying,
to
like,
her.
if I had to deal
And
with
by
the
the
naked
way-
guy, someone else has to deal with him too.
I know what you're thinking.
Yeah,
She did get her cigarette lit.
that's important.
So
Yeah. I mean, look, first
Get her on the
things.
show, or
Yeah, should we call her in? What do you know about smashed windows a few days ago?
what do you know about insane clown
What-
posse tattooed people?
dude, what if she were wearing your sunglasses?
She's got my little backpack on. She's wearing. If she was wearing pink lifting straps,
She's got the same ICP tattoo on her neck.
it's like,
as the
what
other
is
guy?
what is happening out in these streets? Well, you know what? The city's back, boys. The city's back.
Boy, it sure is.
I'm surprised they came because, like, male nudity usually elicits an immediate police response. Female nudity doesn't get taken as seriously.
Well, again, it might have been security.
Security.
I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
I certainly was walking the other way. It was not.
Someone said if you tell the cops a naked lady, they will come. I guess they're a little more willing to deal with the naked lady than the naked guy. I will never forget hearing that. That guy's fine. He's down there all the time. No big deal. Seems like a big deal.
Seems like I mean,
Seems like a big deal. I'm just like walking people to their car like, God, please don't come over here.
I feel like I'm going Stevie Woke here. Naked guy out in the street walking around, big deal.
Yeah. I treated him like like when you like in your hiking, you're supposed to deal with a bear by like making a lot of loud noises.
Shoo!
And monstrous. That's how I dealt with him. I made a lot of loud noises and big arm motions. Stay away! Naked lady, I guess just give her a light and she wanders off.
That's a big deal. Thank you very much.
All right, there's your prattle. Thank you. We've got fake Tom Dundon returning today,
Lightning. He's got a name.
and some other stuff.
Boy, I tell you what, I couldn't follow that thing for. I tried.
God, dude.
I tried.
Dude, don't even worry.
That thing
about it.
melted my brain.
So we'll get to that, and big blow to one team in the Big Ten next.
From the George McCoy and Warren Allen Sports Desk, a Sports Center update on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
First on the Fan, it's been a good week to be an NFL running back. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs, they have agreed to a 3-year, $67.5 million deal, includes $51.5 million guaranteed. The $22.25 million annual average salary makes Gibbs the highest paid running back in NFL history. This comes after the Bijan Robinson deal earlier this week. And then also today, the Indianapolis Colts and running back Jonathan Taylor, they agree to a 2-year, $44 million deal, just under what Gibbs made. Taylor going to get $39 million guaranteed. North Carolina defensive coordinator Steve Belichick is on medical leave, and he'll be out indefinitely. Head coach Bill Belichick provided no further details, and he did not say if Steve would be able to coach in the season opener against TCU in Ireland on August 29th, where TCU is a favorite in that one. And we do have the NFL is back tonight. Hall of Fame game, Panthers taking on the Cardinals. And then our Fire, they are also in action at the Moda Center tonight, taking on the Toronto Temple Fire, 2.5-point home favorites. I'm Stephen Vaughn from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
All right. What up?
Nothing.
This is kind of a jam.
A little bit.
My hometown is this called. This is what this is called.
This kind of has a.
My hometown.
This sounds familiar to me a little bit.
It's kind of a little riff there.
Yeah. I can't quite place it. 'Cause a lot of times, like
That should be copyrighted.
these non-copyrighted songs will give me like they're clearly
Yeah.
rip-offs. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
I can hear
There is
something.
one that is a legitimate ripoff of Crazy Train.
Well, and there's another one that is tone low. It's
Yeah.
just it veers off of it.
And this has I just can't put my finger on it.
Maybe a little Myers Leonard.
Are we hammering? Do you know what the crappiest part of the copyright thing is? We can't hammer down.
We can, but only for 5 seconds.
Yeah, which that's it.
That's all I can play.
That's not even enough for me to hammer down. That's like I'm hammer flat at that point. It's not the same. It's just not the same.
So fake Tom Dundon has returned.
Apparently his name is Lightning,
Yeah, so
which is just
do you think
fantastic.
Okay, so he's obviously doing a bit, right?
Clearly.
Okay,
I
so
think either that or he's just an insane guy from Portland, which,
Yeah.
as we figured out at the beginning of this program, that's not that uncommon.
there is a fine line in Portland between a bit and somebody who's just mentally unwell.
Oh, 100%. I often encounter people and you're like, you're doing bits. And you're like, no, you're just
not doing bits.
No, not
That's
doing bits.
them.
Just crazy.
Yeah, so this guy's back. The Multnomah County folks had their little session today.
Yeah.
They could not be bothered to show up into the same room, so
No.
it was virtual. And it was funny. And the only thing I know about what happened there, because again, don't care.
Yeah.
Hopefully I assume they are proving the money and
The monies.
we all move on. But on the Zoom's call, they have the boxes of the people that are, so there's 5 commissioners, I think, right?
Yeah.
And then the 6th box was public testimony.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one guy sitting there in the room, in the whole room. This was at the Multnomah County Commissioner's office. There was one guy there, and it was fake Tom Dundon.
Yes. And we found out that his name was Lightning.
And he has his stocking cap on.
Same outfit.
Same outfit.
Which leads me to believe he's doing
He's
bits.
doing bits.
But at the same time, I'm guessing that if you encounter a streetman, there's probably not a lot of outfit changes. So,
Oh, you think he's a streetman?
well, I don't know if he's a streetman per se.
Streetman adjacent.
There you go, streetman adjacent. I don't think he has a 9 to 5. He's one of those guys that you, again, fine line, because there's the streetmen that are clearly, they were born of the streets. That's what they're about. But then, as we stated, you get the insane clown posse guy that clearly has enough to rent a scooter. He has somewhere that he lives, but what did he say? I know the streets. Streetman adjacent. I feel like Lightning Tom Dundon is street adjacent.
So what he said his name is Lightning?
There were reports today, and I guess you have to identify yourself to get in front of the council, and he was Lightning.
So he was the only guy there. Sean Hyken was the one who reported on this because Sean Hyken was the only other person in the entire room.
Yes.
And he said he went up to him and he said he told him he went viral yesterday and he thought it was funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it might have been Hyken who informed me that indeed was Lightning. That I didn't get a first name. I think it's like Prince. He was just Lightning.
So what is he actually doing? Did he ask a question?
I don't know. He was just in front of all the photos I saw. He just was in front of like a TV that was live streaming it. He was like at a desk.
Lightning apparently said he thinks the Blazers would move to Austin, and then the fire should be the main tenant of the Moda Center.
Yes. He went on
He
another.
said the Blazers should be relocating.
Yeah, the rant last time was
Should be. So he's anti-city, anti-county.
Yes.
Okay.
So he's Tom Dundon. And he wants
Yeah,
to leave Portland.
is he playing a Tom Dundon bit or is he really like?
No one knows. You know what?
This is great.
Can we reach out to Lightning? Yeah, because at the first meeting,
I don't think we want him on.
I kind of want him on. The first meeting, his whole thing was, you have no authority over the Blazers. The Blazers can move. Like it was like, screw this city. And today he kind of doubled down on it.
How great would it be if Dundon made an appearance and dressed up as Lightning?
Tom, you're my hero if you do
Boy,
that.
you just blew my mind.
Yeah.
He never would because I feel like he's too serious. But if he was smart,
A
he would
sense
do
of
that.
humor.
Yeah.
You know, I got to tell you, I think we're in the golden age of bits. I feel like people are getting really ballsy making fun of what are supposed to be serious entities.
Yeah.
And it's really great.
Yeah, well, it's great, but at the same time,
It's great.
it also is very disturbing because it's
Well, they're just
nothing gets taken seriously anymore. Like
well,
nothing.
It does.
No, it
because,
doesn't.
Yes,
No,
it does.
does.
No,
Like
it doesn't.
what?
It does.
What?
Prove
The
it.
Multnomah that was a serious session.
Was it?
Well, it was.
A guy named Lightning is talking.
I know, but it was that what happened there was serious. It's an important thing. Lightning was just a sideshow. So I think it's great. I think people making fun of institutions like that is what we need.
Yeah, but at the same time, we're also trickling up to the highest institutions that should not be like doing bits and jokes.
That's their own fault.
And yet this
Am I right?
No, because we're electing people that aren't serious people. We're not a serious place anymore. We're just not. We've officially become Camelot. We're walking away after the dance, and King Arthur's like, we're not. This is not a serious place. We're not.
Well, I love the bits, and with social media these days, it's all captured on video.
Yes.
And the good ones all go viral, and I'm here for it.
Well, I tried following this.
Multnomah County?
Yes, and it was
I saw Wright Gazaway, and all I needed to read was one tweet, and I was out.
it was the most confusing thing I've ever been a part of. And by a part, I mean I just was trying to follow it, and they kept passing amendments and then failing amendments.
And they all hate each other, right?
They all hate it. It was so dysfunctional. They had no idea what they're doing, none whatsoever. It seemed like it was the biggest cluster F that I've ever seen. And
Now, did they pass the money?
well, all right. So this is where
What happened?
it originally went like. At one point, it got down to $55 million that they approved, and then there was another vote to raise it, and that failed. But then they passed another amendment and voted on it, and that one got it back up. So they're at $88 million for construction, $13 million for ongoing costs. So this is 1 hour ago. The last report was at 1:48. The council is up to $101.6 million for contributions for renovation and ongoing expenditures. That would meet the requirement, right? This was originally about $88 million on the county, and then they kicked in the 13 for the ongoing costs. And they had a couple asks, like they want to be part of the authority. Remember, we were talking to Commissioner Ryan, and he said they weren't certain who was going to run the Moda Center. There would be like a commission. So like the county said they want a seat on it. So they had some of those provisions. But as of 1:48, they approved the money, and there are a couple more amendments that need to be voted on, but none of those focus on the money. So it does appear right now that the money is been approved and it should be good to go.
Okay, well, I didn't really understand that, but at the end you said the money should be approved, and that's all I care about.
Yeah, well, again, they're voting on all these different amendments, and
Yeah,
some of those amendments directly. At one point, they went from 88 million to 55 million.
Yeah.
And people were like, "Well, crap." It's back up to the 88 million and the extra 13. They still have other amendments that they are talking about that they will be voted on, but according to Wright, none of those directly impact the 100 million.
So basically what I'm hearing is that all this buzz about, oh no, here comes Multnomah County throwing a wrench into things, they are not.
Oh, here we go.
Whoop!
Just now, breaking.
Yes.
Wait,
Right,
wait,
Gazaway.
wait.
We got breaking.
Yes.
A direct quote. And by the way, whatever local award we have,
Done.
or let's just buy him a beer. Right, Gazaway of
Our boy Wright.
he has been
Speaking
all
of
over
moments, our boy Wright is
this.
having
He's having a moment.
The Gazer.
The Gazer, dude, that
The
guy.
Gasm.
We are having we have Shams bomb. We got Gaz bomb.
bomb?
I think we got a Gasm.
We got a gasm. We're having a gasm right now. This is a direct quote from 3 minutes ago. Whew. After a long and windy day, the county has approved its term sheet 4-1. Included in that, $101 million for renovation and ongoing capital expenses, offset payments to cover county debt, and a seat on the joint authority for the county, which is what I just talked about. All of it, and then it says all of it may not make it into the final deal, but it has been voted through.
Okay, so again,
We're done.
all that talk a couple weeks ago that Multnomah County is throwing a wrench into things, you don't have to worry about that because they are not.
No,
Okay, so that's all I want to know.
that's it.
Now we move on to the city,
The 12th.
and they vote on Wednesday of next week.
Yes.
All right, the live thing explained next. All right, so we got a little live breakdown because we were thoroughly confused yesterday about why anyone would invest in live.
After the unlimited $5 billion fund ran out, and they're like, well, get someone else to pony up.
But first, I was mentioning, I think we're in the golden age of bits.
Yeah.
People are doing bits right and left now. And you can't tell what's true and what isn't, what's serious and what isn't. I have another one. I want you to tell me if this guy's doing a bit.
Okay.
So this was the Phillies radio broadcast.
This was amazing.
Okay, so it sounds to me like you don't think he's doing a bit.
No, he's doing a bit, but he did an amazing job.
Oh, okay. So
he's clearly doing a voice.
A fan won an inning as an announcer. So they bring him into the booth.
It was like a charity auction, and he won the auction to announce the third inning.
We've done that
top
before.
Of the third.
We've done that like where at a charity event we've auctioned off like an hour of prime time. So this was to do play-by-play.
Here he is in the Phillies. They're introducing him in the Phillies booth.
We are headed to the third inning. Phillies on top 2-1, and we're pleased to welcome Lewis Kalb from Medford Lakes, New Jersey. He is our Phillies fantastic auction winner. He outbid the competition to spend an inning and do some play-by-play in the booth. And Lewis, welcome. Glad to have you here.
Thank you, Scott. It's a thrill to be here. It's a lifelong dream to be in the Phillies broadcast booth. So here we go. Painter with the first pitch to Ortiz. It's in there for strike one call. Phil's with 2 in the bottom of the second to take the lead. As we start the top of the third now, Painter delivers. It's bounced foul towards the Phillies dugout. And they count 1-1. Phillies winning the first 2 games of this series. 1 more to go tomorrow night, and then a 3-game set with the Blue Jays over the weekend. Now Painter delivers. It's a check swing. It's a called strike 3. He got him.
Yeah, it's like Brockmeyer.
Yes, that was my first thought. He's doing Brockmeyer, but he doesn't. He's good. He doesn't screw up.
You spent your life as a firefighter, police officer.
Neither of those things.
Just guessing.
I've been a substitute teacher in recent years for Nita School in Lakerland. There's a pitch that's lined over shortstop, a base hit for Dylan Cruz, and he reaches first base safely with a 1-out single.
I
just think that's amazing.
That is, for anyone coming off the street that was thrown into that, you could not have. And there's more. I listened to
it's like 6.5 minutes.
I listened to the whole thing today. Yes, he's clearly doing a voice. He does not speak like that, but that's not out of the, you've heard play. And there's a reason why that's the quote play-by-play voice, because a lot of guys sound like that. There's a little Vin Scully in there. It's clearly a Brockmeyer thing, and he hammers it. I kept waiting for him because of that voice to do bits. They did not come. He actually did serious play-by-play.
So he's doing a bit.
But he had to have been an announcer at some point in his life.
You would think. But
Like, you think he rolled into the booth right there, so for the first time ever and did play-by-play flawlessly?
no. He's probably
Like a high school announcer or something?
I just think there's a lot of people that can do play-by-play. They just never did it.
Well, there are people too that will do it at home.
That's what I mean.
He may, like you said, he may have done it for various, high school things or whatever. Who
but
knows?
it was, I mean, just the fact that what I think is funny about it. One, it's just a funny voice. Like, I've never understood the chin dropper play-by-play guy.
And yet a lot of people do it.
Oh, well, the vast majority of them do it.
Swag does it.
It blows me away. I don't get why
most people do.
Yeah,
Most
Swag,
people do.
when Swag announces, he does Jason
Actually,
Swag.
I was a teacher. Ha, ha, ha. So I just think that is so stupid. But it's just, I don't know. That's how they're taught, I guess.
Well, I think it
But,
conveys like a seriousness.
What I think is funny about it is he's doing a bit, but nobody's really picking up on it. Like if you read about him, they're saying, "Oh my God, this guy was amazing," and yet he's kind of he's in a way he's mocking the whole play-by-play industry, and yet he did it so well that nobody notices.
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
Yeah. This
man is a genius.
It's a little bit of there's a little Ron Burgundy in there. Like it's just that there, like you said, there's just that perception of the news guy, play-by-play guy, all of that kind of works. And I don't know. I wouldn't be shocked if someone, because you said this is in Philadelphia, right? It's the Phillies?
Yes,
the Phillies.
It wouldn't shock me if someone calls this guy. Like, I don't know what he's doing. He's a substitute teacher. I have no idea how serious he's being. You're telling me that guy couldn't go do a Hillsborough Hops game? 100% he could. Like, and there's a lot of these people that are local. Dude, if you can just do it and you don't work for a lot of money, there's opportunities there. That guy was good. I mean, aren't we looking for Blazer announcers at this point?
Sure, Tom Dundon's got him on the horn right now.
Yeah, Tommy Two Nickels. Go get this guy. How much does this guy cost? If I tuned into a Blazer game and I get this guy, well, I need this guy's voice. If I tuned into a Blazer game and I got this guy breaking it down, I'd be about it.
I got rid of it.
I'd be all for it. I liked what he had going on.
So on the live thing,
Brockmeyer.
we were talking yesterday. Why on earth would anyone invest in live golf?
I'm claiming human trafficking and or drugs.
That's possible.
It's a front.
But it's come out now that it's like the worst kept secret. The deal is with a company called BC Partners, and they're an international private investment firm. Okay, so they manage like tens of billions of dollars. They buy companies, grow them, and sell them. So the reason live may look tasty to them is because they're buying low, they're going to run it lean, and they're going to bet on DeChambeau and Rahm and the other players to get some traction. So it's basically low stakes because the money's already been spent.
Yeah.
You don't have to spend billions. It's kind of akin to the Blazers. Like Paul Allen lost $1 billion over the years, doing whatever he does, buying free lunches for everybody. And the Blazers cry about that, but you didn't have to spend $1 billion.
No.
Tom Dundon is not going to spend $1 billion. No. Same kind of thing here. They're going to pare it down, fewer tournaments, smaller purses, and they're going to be more financially disciplined. So they don't really have to spend much because they don't have to. The players have already gotten paid billion times over.
Yeah,
hundreds of millions, I guess at least. And so they just get an equity stake. So it's basically, if Bryson DeChambeau and apparently BC Partners is adamant that Bryson DeChambeau and John Rahm have to be back next year because Bryson's contract is up at the end of 2026. Those are the only guys that can even remotely keep it afloat. So they know that. So they are operating under the assertion that those guys will have to agree to be back or else their funding goes away and then live falls apart.
Why would Bryson DeChambeau come back unless you gave him $1 gajillion?
Yeah, I guess the one reason is he doesn't. I think the idea is that the original idea of live was still a good one. I think there's a lot of people that think that. I think there's a lot of people around the world, not in the U.S. It did not pick up traction in the U.S., but there are a lot of people around the world that did get into live. The event in Australia was a huge success. Apparently, there were certain places they went where it was well received, and so I think if you're Bryson, you now say, well, I've already gotten hundreds of millions off of this. I don't want to go back to the PGA Tour. Now I get an equity stake. I play fewer tournaments. What's not to love? If it fails, it fails. I walk away with a bunch of money, but it's like now they're incentivizing. It would be like if like Jokic and Doncic and Ant Edwards peeled off of the NBA and started their own league, and no one cared. But if Jokic, Doncic, and Ant kept the league going and somebody invested in it, they're going to stay there. Like, they don't want to go back to the NBA. So that's what it is.
Good luck.
It's just, I don't know if it'll succeed, but I'm just telling you.
Oh, I know it won't. Just so you know.
Well, but from a business perspective, it could. I mean, it's an age-old, business strategy. You buy something that's at its lowest. You run it lean and mean, and then you hope that a couple of your big boys like DeChambeau and Rahm can get you a little bit of money to flip it and maybe merge it with something else or cash out with some money.
I look, anything's possible. I would just like to point out that in a handful of years, they dumped $5 billion into it with one of the most powerful entities in the world, with some of the biggest name golfers in the world, and it died a
quickly too,
death.
In the U.S. it did, but I think what they're betting on is that it hasn't died worldwide.
Okay,
that's what.
So now you're going to run a 9 or 10 event thing with maybe 2 of the people, and you're not going to have any real money to run it, and that's going to be a successful model. Cool. I'll go ahead and shove all my money in there and say that thing is over in a year, if that. That thing will be dead in 1 year's time. And we've said it a million times. When's the last time that an upstart league that went toe-to-toe with one of the big boys actually succeeded? It doesn't. So this is just another one with an unlimited supply of money. It didn't work. And that's the other one. When's the last time someone had an unlimited supply of money and it didn't work, and now you went down to a bare bones thing and you're like, oh, this is great.
Yeah, I was just trying to explain the strategy.
No, I get it.
The strategy is that you don't have to spend all that money. The original idea was good. They screwed it up. We'll come in, run it leaner, and hopefully Bryson and Rahm can make us some money. But anyway, coming up next, it's the Gobbler. We have a big problem at one Big Ten school and some audio. There is no way this is not AI, and yet we are told it is not AI. Yeah. Next.
Now, from the George McCoy and Warren Allen Sports Desk, a Sports Center update on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
First on the Fan, it's been the week of the running back in the NFL. First was Bijan Robinson earlier this week. Now it's Jahmyr Gibbs as he and the Lions agreed to a 3-year, $67.5 million deal. The $22.25 annual average salary for Gibbs will make him the highest paid running back in NFL history. Also, for the running backs, Colts and running back Jonathan Taylor, they agreed to a new 2-year, $44 million extension. Taylor gets $39 million guaranteed in that deal. North Carolina defense coordinator Steve Belichick, he's on medical leave and out indefinitely. Head coach Bill Belichick provided no further details, did not say whether Steve would be able to coach in the season opener against TCU over in Ireland on August 29th. Saints wide receiver Scott Ricksteiner, he's been suspended for the first 6 games of the 2026 season. He will be eligible to participate in preseason. Ricksteiner is the son of former wrestler Scott Steiner. And our Portland Fire back in action tonight at the Moda Center, taking on the Toronto Tempo. Fire 2.5-point favorites. I'm Stephen Vaughn from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
They were only an hour away from football, believe it or not.
Hall of Fame game.
Yeah, it's a big one.
There's nothing says Hall of Fame like these titans of football going head to head.
More likely Hall of Famer, Carson Beck or Kenny Pickett?
Carson Beck.
Nice.
Well, Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, we know how bad Kenny Pickett is.
We know how bad he is.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he's not going to the Hall
There's
of
still
Fame.
an unknown kind of Carson Beck,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to look up least NFL Hall of Famers because this is like for this matchup. I don't think we're dealing with a lot of history here, so I kind of want to see.
What do you mean? The fewest Hall of Famers who played in the Hall of Fame game? Is that what you're saying?
No. What NFL franchise have the least Hall of Famers?
Yeah, it might be. I mean, beside the Jags because they're so new too.
Yeah, the
but-
Jags and the Texans are going to be a little wonky because obviously they're fairly new. But the Panthers are also kind of new.
But that was like the 90s. That was the mid 90s.
Yeah, and the Cardinals, like I can think of like 3. So, well, this can't be because Luke Kuechly just made it in, right?
Right.
So they're saying the Carolina Panthers have 0, which clearly is not true. So they have 1, and that would be Luke Kuechly.
Does Cam Newton get in?
Probably not, but
Really?
I think so. MVP.
There's lots of times you win a MVP. I'm not certain that Cam is getting in.
7 Hall of Famers according to my count. That doesn't
For
seem
who?
right either. No,
For
no,
Carolina?
No, that's wrong.
Well, the AI is stupid. Okay, I
AI
found the
is
definitive list. I found the definitive. Oh yeah, because I was gonna say they got Kuechly, they got Julius Peppers.
I like Kuechly better.
Yeah, old Kuechly. So yeah, Peppers and
Peppers.
Kuechly are the 2 main ones. So they really only have 2, but they have others like Sam Mills is in the Hall of Fame, but he's a Saint, but he played a little bit there. Steve.
Same with Kevin Green as well.
Yeah, they got Steve Smith.
Julius Peppers.
Yeah, they have 2.
Yeah.
They have Kuechly and Peppers.
But it sounds like the 7 number is technically correct.
yes,
Because those guys did play for Carolina.
but they're only in. I mean, that's like
Yeah.
if you played at a place for 2
well, it's
years.
like Emmitt Smith.
Yes, Emmitt Smith is not a
Does
Cardinal.
he count as a Cardinal?
No,
Are they counting him?
I'm guessing
I
they
would.
will. But that that's a no brainer because they've got Larry Fitzgerald, right? They've got I think Conrad Dobler I think is in the Hall of Fame.
Aeneas Williams. Is he in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, I think he is. I'll look up.
I did not know Reggie White played for the Panthers, by the way.
You didn't know that?
I couldn't remember that.
Yeah, I blocked that one out too.
Yeah, his final season he played in Carolina.
Rest in peace.
I do remember that.
What we need is the oldest franchise with the fewest Hall of Famers. That would be a better, because the Texans, Panthers, Jags, they're all going to have the fewest, right?
Yeah, it's a little wonky.
So oldest franchise, fewest Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
By the way, this is the gobbler. Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Even though we're talking like NFL.
So I was going to tell you, the Hall of Fame game is tonight.
The Bears have the most, by the way.
Arizona, Carolina, catch the fever.
It's
Okay.
the Cardinals, by the way. That's the oldest franchise with the least.
Oh, it is.
So dare I say,
And how many do they have?
23.
That's a lot. Or it seems like a lot. But they're really old, aren't they? Isn't that?
yeah,
they
they've
go
been-
way back.
Yeah, they've been around a while.
Yeah, they joined the NFL in 1920. They were around in 1898, it says.
Whoa.
So dare I say that this is about as bad a Hall of Fame game as you could get for it being the Hall of Fame game.
Yeah, I mean, I can't think of one. I mean, you put the Saints out there, or,
It's pretty stinky.
Yeah.
Because again, like, do you count Kurt Warner as a Cardinal?
Kind of.
I mean, he made a Super
Made
Bowl
the
there.
Super Bowl. Yeah, I do. So was he a Ram mainly?
He's a Ram.
Yeah, I count him as a Cardinal, though.
Yeah.
I would count that because he was Hall of Fame good with the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Like, some of these that you're going back, I mean, my God, they have Jim Thorpe. Like,
Oh. Did he get a cup of coffee there?
he was there for he was there for 1 year, 1928.
You
Yeah,
don't
so-
count like Emmitt Smith.
So
too.
is Emmitt Smith on there?
Yeah, Emmitt Smith's on there.
Yeah, see, come on.
Come on.
Yeah, you can't really. Like, Dan Deerdorf is in there, so he was legitimately one. Aeneas Williams was legitimately one. Fitzgerald legitimately was one. That's like it. Like, I'm not giving them Alan Faneca or Dwight Freeney or Don Maynard. You don't get that. That's no good. I think you got to be there more than 3 years for someone to say that's your Hall of Fame.
Or at least make an impact.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they got like 4, maybe 5. And the Panthers have 2. I'm sorry. This is not a Hall of Fame game. This is a Hall of sure. Why not?
Well, Stevie Fire was talking about betting the under. So
I know it's low. It's 34.5.
that's pretty low.
I might just go first half under. I think it was like 17.5.
If you want to know you have a gambling problem, here you go.
I mean, that's a low number.
Yes, it is. But not a lot of
Pickett.
no one will play in this game.
Yeah,
I'll
but
bet you Pickett plays for 3 series.
You know what you discredit too, with low numbers,
Yeah.
low over/under totals, is defensive scores,
That's true.
because Beck and Pickett both suck.
Well, but
they'll probably cover 34 with just pick sixes.
This is the
That would be insane.
I'm telling you right now, this is why offenses are bad in this game, because you know who's playing in this game? Me. This is the game where they played me. And I'm telling you, backup offensive linemen, especially like guys that aren't going to be in the league, me. You put 5 of us together, it's Lord of the Flies. No one knows that. The amount of times, like during preseason games, I would come up to the line of scrimmage and have the right guard turn to me and be like, "What am I doing?" And then hear the left guard, what? Huh? Like, it's. I always told the quarterback, just be careful not to trip on the pig's head in the backfield, because there's no blocking scheme. You'll be watching film and the coach will be like, "What the hell was that?" And no one has an answer. No one knows the playbook. You can't run effective offenses with these offensive linemen they're going to play in this game. You can't do it.
For the record, I have no bets in the game.
Okay, me neither.
That would just be my lean.
You're leaning.
You're leaning under or over?
If I had to make a pick,
first half under.
Yeah, I would go first half under.
I would take the first half under as well.
You know, I'm all in on WNBA right now. Too locked in.
He's on our fire tonight.
In the preseason games, always
And
take the
Aces
under.
right now.
Okay, so let's get to some gobbles. We've got some college football to talk about here. A couple news items. First of all, North Carolina defensive coordinator Steve Belichick has been placed on medical leave.
Yeah, and it was a little disingenuous headline because it said that they had placed him on indefinite leave, and they kind of left it at that, and you're like, whoa. Well, it turns out he's having a medical condition.
Bill fired his own son.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, they won't say what it is, but, because we got
Fake news.
Well, we got their GM, Bill's right-hand man, that's being suspended right now for maybe being a little handsy.
Little grabby.
And so when you heard this, that the son was taking a leave of absence, you're like, oh my God, is everyone there touching co-eds, including Bill Belichick? It's just that she wants him to for money.
Yeah,
he hired her. I mean, is dating her.
Yeah.
I do
married?
feel like that was a crew that we should not put on college campuses.
No, probably not.
You know.
So this one apparently is not that. They're just saying he has an undisclosed
All right.
medical condition.
The Big Ten team that lost a key player today is USC. Starting center Killian O'Connor just went down.
Yeah.
Non-contact injury at practice, and it's a sad deal. They're saying he's a former walk-on turned starter, and he was going to be their
guy.
He was going to be their guy at center, and he is out.
Yep. And we talk about this all the time. Football is a war of attrition. The injury rate is 100%. It's just a matter of when you get hurt and how bad. And when you lose guys like this at the start of the season, one, it's hard to replace starting offensive linemen. USC has had a depth problem there forever. And the crappy part is when you go down this early, there's no guarantee that more people don't go down. And when you get injuries building up at one position, that's where it gets scary. That's a big blow for USC.
I think you hit it on too. We saw last year just how depth is not really a thing in college football anymore.
No.
Like across the board. Like
No.
even the big boys, Georgia, Alabama, don't have the depth. So USC definitely doesn't have the depth. So you lose your starting center this early, man, that's tough.
So USC does have a lot of experience on the offensive line, but not, as Stevie said, a lot of depth.
Yeah, and you may have to shuffle things around. Steven. You may have to shuffle things around now. Like when a guy goes down, a lot of times what happens is the best backup center might be your starting left guard. And now you're bumping that guy over, and I haven't read, they just said that USC may have to reshuffle their line. So if all of a sudden your starting left guard now has to bump over to center, you maybe have two guys that are playing out of position. And so weird stuff happens. That's just not what you want to see. Which again, for Oregon, who said at the beginning of the year they may rotate guys and they'll settle on guys eventually, that may actually be more of a positive sign that early on, as you're trying to figure some stuff out, having 8 guys that are going to play, that's a nice little problem to have.
Is that a big deal? I saw people are causing a big thing about that.
It's not a big deal.
Okay.
Oregon has rotated guys over the last handful of years. More guys are rotating in college football this year, or lately. 20 years ago, O-line rotations weren't nearly as common. It's more common now. And usually by the time you get to weeks 3 and 4, that shuffle has worked itself out. A lot of times you play guys early because no one's really separated themselves, which you want. But you're going to give everyone a shot, and you'll see what live bullets happen, especially when you're playing the nobodies. By the time Oregon plays USC, they'll have 5, maybe 6 guys. Yeah. But what you do is, even if someone ends up grabbing one of those jobs and running with it, you still get some of those other guys live bullets. And that if you do have to play them, their first real action isn't against USC. So, yeah, this is all made up. Now, if we're week 6 and Oregon has 8 guys that are playing and rotating through, that's probably not a great sign.
So here's some audio, and this is really unfortunate, but and you're going to think it's fake. You are.
It is not.
It is not fake.
No.
This is the new athletic director at Purdue.
Yeah.
And he went viral today for all the wrong reasons, which you're about to hear. His name is Tommy McClelland, and this is his first press conference.
Every recruit, every current student athlete will hear this message repeatedly. We are here to win championships. If you don't want to win championships, go to Indiana.
Yeah. That. When's the last time Purdue won? Anything?
So just in
Drew
case
Brees?
you're not following, Indiana just won the national championship.
Yeah.
In football.
Yeah. And Purdue.
Like just this year.
And Purdue Drew Brees.
So I mean, Steve and I were talking about this because we were texting back and forth about it for audio purposes for today's program. And he was like, there's no way that's real. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. Like, why on earth would he say that? And it does look like in the video, it kind of looks like AI lips. So I double-checked, triple-checked, quadruple-checked, and before you know it, it was everywhere. The Indianapolis Star was on it. It was on the Big Ten website.
I saw it everywhere.
Every media member was tweeting it. It's real.
Yeah.
He said that.
Well, maybe.
Why would you say
I
that?
don't know. Maybe because Signetti did it,
But Indiana just won. Like, dude,
Yeah.
talk about being completely out of touch. What on earth are you thinking?
He had to just be thinking like basketball, I guess, but Purdue doesn't win championships in basketball, but they're the Big Ten title, I guess. Are we talking Big
Or
Ten?
it was written before, like,
maybe he needs a clarification. He goes, I only meant basketball.
Right.
If you want to win Big
if you want
Ten,
to win football, go to Indiana.
yeah. If you want basketball, come here. Look, I guarantee Indiana's laughing at him right now. It's like,
Dude, that's unbelievable.
Look, we all made fun of Cignetti, though, when he said that Ohio State was losers and they were going to beat them. And then
Purdue's going 12-0 this year. Watch out.
look, well, not this year, next year.
Okay.
So this year, 11-1.
Right.
And they'll lose to Indiana, and then the year after that,
Good call.
12-0. Go Purdue.
I mean, if you're a Purdue fan, you can't be happy. You're
Maybe-
just getting
I
made
don't-
fun of.
No, now you're just getting
You're just
You're
getting,
laughed at.
you're getting clowned.
you're getting
You're
punked.
the
like,
joke.
and you did that to yourself. Like that's the AD.
Well, hey, maybe you like the confidence, right? You like the confidence.
But
He's
it doesn't. It's not factual.
He's the-
they just won.
He's the Jonah Hill of ADs. Come at me, bro. I will annihilate you, Indiana.
Dude, we're so good.
We're so good.
That's like saying if you
Unless you're bigger than us.
if
then,
you're
then we
interested in flashy uniforms and you want all the best, swag, and you love Nike, come to Oregon State. Like factually, what? What are you talking about?
You said like 2 seconds ago that you love people doing bits.
Is he doing a bit?
Well, no, but this is my point. We've gotten so ridiculous because you said like the bits, facts don't matter anymore. You don't need facts.
Well, this isn't a bit, unfortunately.
Oh.
It would be more funny if it were a bit.
Hey, I had the leader of the free world come on today and told me that gas is at $1.90. So what facts don't matter anymore. They don't. You
Prove
can
it.
prove it. It's right here. Nope. Indiana doesn't win
That's fake news,
championships.
bro.
Yeah. What'd you do? What have you done recently?
They only won because they were older than everybody.
Exactly.
It doesn't even count.
That's
Absolutely incredible.
Dude, Indiana's living in the past. Purdue living in the present right now.
That was last year. We're looking backwards. We're looking forward.
Now, if
Hey,
it
I
comes
watched
out,
Hard Knocks. Guess who's looking forward? Mike McDonald. What have you done for me lately? We're looking forward.
now if it comes out that video was before they won the title, then that makes total sense.
I don't think that's what happened.
But I don't think that's what happened.
I think
That's unbelievable.
It's insane.
It's obscene.
It's actually quite believable. Welcome to the world of. Welcome just the world now. This is what we're doing.
The world is really stupid.
Come at me, bro. Come at me. Come at me. I will annihilate you.
Are we down?
Unless you're bigger.
Are we down with the Akron Zips whole thing where they're allowing a season ticket holder to design the opening drive of the home opener against Robert Morris?
Look, the bottom line is Akron needs money, and it's Robert Morris. So yeah, let's do this. Why not? Again, it's not serious. You're not a serious program. You're the Zips, for God's sakes. What else are you going to do? What is the opening drive against Robert Morris going to lead to?
What do you mean? Like,
Hey, we just saw the Phillies announcer. He might get, you said he should get a job. Hey, someone gets a good drive together. Hired on as an analyst.
well,
I could design
Also, Joe Moorhead's their coach. Like, he's an offensive
oh
guy.
yeah.
I could design the opening drive for the Oregon Ducks. It'd be fine.
Do you think Joe Moorhead?
You're not calling like extensive plays. You're just like, I don't run the ball.
Run left.
Yeah.
Do you think Joe Moorhead is absolutely livid at this promotion?
I don't think he loves it. And I'm guessing when they say design the opening series, I'm guessing that's going to be concepts of a plan. I don't think that's going to be. No one is getting the playbook and calling split right, jet 3, Y2, spider banana. No one's calling that. The guy's going to be like, can we run the ball on the first play and then maybe play action? And Joe Moorhead's going to be like, I'll think about it.
Maybe it's just like he gets to talk into the little headsets to the quarterback.
My guess is he gets to hear the headset.
I bet not even that.
Yeah.
I bet he sits down with Moorhead, and Moorhead's like, "What do you want to do?" He's like, "Well, I think we should run. I think we should run it. Okay, here are the play. Here's what we can do. Here's what's in our playbook.
Remember the old Tecmo Bowl?
Okay, run that one.
Remember that?
Yeah, I was great at that.
There was 4 plays.
4 runs, 4 passes.
Yes. My guess is that Joe Moorhead gives him a Tecmo Bowl script.
Pick one of
You
these.
got 4 plays here, 4 options. Go ahead, up A, up B, and we're good. Pick one of those.
So what it is,
and we'll move on.
It's one lucky fan will be able to script the opening drive in the Akron home opener. Extra chance to win with every new season ticket holder you refer. Random drawing among season ticket holders on August 19th. And now they're saying that their season tickets are sold out at Akron.
Well, there you go.
So it worked.
Again,
Maybe.
what did I say? They need money.
And I think they're terrible, aren't they?
Yes, they're
Isn't
awful.
Akron awful?
Yes, they're awful. But they need money, and this got people to care.
Yeah, nice little move. That's old Pokey Allen did that.
Did Pokey?
At Portland State.
Pick a play?
Yeah, remember Dream Weaver was the marketing guy?
Yeah.
He told us that story on the air about how they had signs on what play to run, and it worked.
Yeah.
Like that was back in the heyday of Portland State.
See? Doesn't have to be that complex. I wonder if Dan Lanning will let me call the first play for Oregon. Hey, Dan, why don't you let me in there?
Okay, Akron 5-7 last year, not as bad as I thought.
Really? 5-7 isn't as bad as you thought?
No, I thought they were like one of those one-win teams.
Oh, no.
But they're not.
Well, neither was Kent State.
So things are looking up.
But 5-7 in the MAC is like 2-10 in any other league.
And that is your gobbler. Thank you for gobbling with us today.
Looking at the Akron Zips.
I'm waiting
here.
for the gobble noise, please.
Num, 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 num. Sorry, I was busy
Thank
looking
you.
up the history of the Akron Zips.
Thank you.
Because for as bad as they are,
Jason Taylor, I believe, is an Akron Zip.
now if you go back to 2019, they were 0-12. Since 2019, they've had 0, 1, 2, 2, 2, 4, 5. So they're on an uptick.
So a great history.
Clearly.
Yeah, as you said, they're on the rise.
They're on the rise. There's an 8-5 in there like 18 years ago.
Yeah.
Hey, Terry Bowden was there.
Terry Bowden.
Yeah.
Good dude.
Is he?
Yeah. Yeah, great guy. Good drinker.
That's true.
They're devout alcoholics.
All right, we got to move on to In the News. We're going to take your calls.
No, we're not.
Lloyd Center Memories. Yeah. Next.
Now, from the George McCoy and Warren Allen Sports Desk, a Sports Center update on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
First on the Fan, it's been a good week to be an NFL running back. First, it was Bijan Robinson with a new deal. Now it's the Lions running back Jahmyr Gibbs. He agrees to a 3-year deal worth $67.5 million, includes $51.5 guaranteed. The $22.25 million annual average salary for Gibbs makes him the highest paid running back in NFL history. Also, Indianapolis Colts and running back Jonathan Taylor, they agreed to a big 2-year, $44 million deal, just under Gibbs' deal, and he'll get $39 million guaranteed. North Carolina defense coordinator Steve Belichick, he is on medical leave and out indefinitely. Head coach Bill Belichick provided no further details, did not say whether Steve would be able to coach the season opener against TCU in Ireland on August 29th. Saints rookie receiver Brock Steiner, he has been suspended for the first 6 games of the 2026 season. He will be eligible to play in all preseason activities and games. Steiner is the son of former wrestler Scott Steiner. And our Portland Fire back in action tonight at the Moda Center, taking on the other expansion team, the Toronto Tempo. Fire 2.5-point favorites. I'm Stephen Vaughn from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
Party free to the public at PIR from 5:30 to 8.
All right. Welcome back to our show. Little Soul Asylum there. Oh, no, wait, it's not.
But
Copyright free.
This has a real Soul Asylum feel.
It sounds just like it. What's that song? Runaway Train or whatever?
Yeah. Runaway Train.
This is the Oregon Trail.
Well, again, Runaway Train on the Oregon Trail.
We can all hear it.
I love when songs are clearly ripped off from others.
It is August 6, 2026. It is time now for In the News. I'm your noted and humble newsman. Thank you.
I think it's really sexy.
Thank you so much, Neil. It's brought to you by the Advocates, injury attorneys at advocateslaw.com. Today, National IPA Day.
I don't like the IPAs, but I know they're very popular. Too hoppy for me.
Yes, I'm the same. It is also National Gossip Day.
Any juicy gossip out there?
Well,
I'm trying to think of any, like the last time I heard a piece of juicy gossip. I was at the beauty parlor the other day, and the ladies and me were chatting.
That's where the gossip gets spread.
Yeah. Ooh, I did hear a piece of juicy gossip, but I can't share it. But it involves divorce.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
It was. I heard it last night.
Who's getting divorced?
Well, maybe someone thinks they're divorced and they're not. It was juicy. It was a juicy piece of gossip.
I heard some
What is that?
gossip at your wedding.
Did you?
Uh-huh. I try
Gossip?
not to gossip, though. I don't like gossip.
Try to keep it.
Well, I
keep
just
it to a
think
minimum.
Gossip is really just a disguise, I think, for people to feel better about themselves by talking crap about other people.
Yeah.
That's what I think gossip is.
Well, tearing down someone is easier than building yourself up.
Oh, did you hear about?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I guess he's a real jerk.
Did you hear about Joe Fisher and Kevin Spacey? Piece of gossip.
Eleanor Roosevelt said it, and I think it's a great quote.
That old battle axe.
She said, "Great minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, and small minds discuss people."
That is a good little quote.
It's a great quote. I always try.
I shouldn't even say little. That's just a great quote.
It's a great quote, and I always try to not. I try. It's hard not to gossip sometimes, but gossip is stupid. Don't gossip.
Yeah.
The air quality index is back.
It's getting better.
To good status today. So, as I said before, you're going to need to start smoking darts if you want to wreck your lungs.
We can get right on that.
Today. The Lloyd Center is to close for good on Saturday night.
Yeah, I saw people online doing like, is it Brianna Green, the reporter? She had a real emotional. Yeah. She had a real emotional piece today where she broke out a clip of her ice skating there when she was a little girl.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. And it was like,
I know a lot of Portlanders have good memories of Lloyd Center. So give us a call right now on the I don't even know what's our phone number.
It's the same as the text line.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
503-864-6326. We're going to line them up.
I believe that is.
I will not be answering.
Do we even have the ability to take calls?
Oh, 100%. I would.
Yeah, we could take calls.
Don't we have like 2 lines in there?
There's 7 lines.
I kind of want someone to call in now.
Yep. Call in. Tell us your favorite Lloyd Center memories. And don't cry.
I'm trying to think if I have. I just remember, like, when I was a kid, getting to ride the Max to Lloyd Center and hang out there all day was a big deal.
Did you guys hang out at the movie theater?
Yeah. Movie theater, you had the ice skating rink, you'd go get a pretzel. Basically, you were just, and then the cool one is you'd go to Excalibur and look at the knives and then like buy a Zippo and then pretend that you were like some sort of street tough. And then occasionally you would see like a street crime and you're like, yeah, we're in the inner city. When you're like 12, the Lloyd Center was like the coolest place you could be. Riding the Max, being a punk teenager, that was a magical time.
So they have a couple ways. By the way, I was just joking. Don't call us.
Please do.
We're not taking your calls.
It says you. Steven, take a call.
I don't know what to do.
Is there somebody calling?
No.
Good.
I think we've trained.
They know. Yeah.
We've trained that.
They know. So I think it's 7 o'clock Saturday night. It's done.
Yeah, they're done so.
Dead-zo.
And then the wrecking ball comes in.
So they're doing a couple things to help you say goodbye to the Lloyd Center Mall.
Taster's choice moment between friends and malls.
One is a retro fitness mall walking movement, and it will take its last neon and spandex-clad jaunt through the Lloyd starting in the food court at 11 a.m. on Saturday.
Is there anything still, like, is there anything still open?
Yeah.
Could I go buy something at the Lloyd Center tonight?
Hey, thanks, guys. We're getting a couple calls now.
I do believe you.
Well, answer them and see what they want, for God's sakes.
A couple calls coming in.
Good. I want to put someone on the air.
Do you really want to?
I do.
Yeah, throw them on.
Yeah, I want someone on the air for this. I want a Lloyd Center memory. It's going to be a disaster, but... So I can go get an Orange Julius right now at the mall?
I think you can buy things there.
I kind of want to buy something at the Lloyd Center just to have something and be like, that's the last thing.
Well,
what if you were the last... Is that a fun little thing if you have the last thing ever purchased? Like, you wait until like a minute before closing and you buy the last thing ever sold. It'd be like a honey baked ham. That was the last thing sold at Lloyd Center.
They will also have a celebration of life bike ride.
What?
Yeah.
It's a celebration of life.
Well, the Lloyd Center Mall is dying.
Hey, Zach has a really good Lloyd Center memory, apparently.
Okay. Hello, you're on. Caller, you're on the air.
Go.
Yo, what's up out in Southeast Portland? I've never been to Lloyd Center before, but I figured I'd call just because I know Rob appreciates bits.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Appreciates what?
He's doing a bit. He doesn't have a Lloyd Center story.
Did he say...
I don't.
yeah, what's your bit?
I said, do you have a good Lloyd Center memory? He said, yeah, of course.
He doesn't. He's
He
never...
doesn't.
And then he says, no, he's never been there.
Great. This is
This
your
is why we
doing.
don't take calls.
You're the one that wanted to take them.
I wanted
I
an
was
emotional
joking.
Lloyd Center story, but because of your bits, now Zach has fooled us all.
Zach, go away.
Damn it,
He's
Zach.
Get
He
out.
got us. And this is why we can't have nice things, because of people like you and Zach doing bits. I wanted someone to have an emotional moment. Like maybe maybe they got their first hand stuff at Lloyd Center, like in the something
Well, I
cool.
thought he said Rob appreciates tea.
Well, you do,
It was
right?
bits. It was
I do.
bits.
Yeah.
In
I mean,
fairness,
who
he's
does
right.
it? But
So,
damn it, Zach, you got us.
Ruined it for everything.
He did ruin it. Now we can't take any more calls. Not after that.
we can throw them on. Any more calls in there?
Still got 2 more right now. We got flooded.
It's just gonna be people calling in
Yeah,
and being like,
they're not going to be serious.
it's like, yeah, I don't have any. Let's do one more. See if you can get one more
I've never been to Lloyd Center. I appreciated that.
from
Zach.
Southeast. I know you do because you want bits. Not me. I want honest memories. By the way, 3.8 stars on Google right now for Lloyd Center.
Cyclists will gather at Holiday Park for a community ride to commemorate the mall's place in Portland history. Riders will depart from the park at 1:30 p.m. Saturday with the ice rink as their final destination.
All right, you want one more?
Yeah.
We got T-Bone on the line.
What's up,
T-Bone! Hey, T-Bone!
What's up, girl? Go.
Yeah, man. I appreciated the food court, man. They always had good food and everything. And then going to like window shop at Lids and Just Sports and Champs and all that stuff. None of the stuff I could buy as a kid, but just that. And then, of course, holding hands with a girl at the ice rink.
Yeah.
See?
All right.
T-Bone, you're my guy.
R.I.P.
T-Bone. That's what I wanted.
Hey, look at that.
Yes.
Save the day.
It is a part of T-Bone's life.
And I will tell you, the first, there was a Pro Image was the first one. And same thing, when I was a kid, the Pro Image Sports was the best. Because you could go in there and look at all the jerseys. Because like there was no, you couldn't order anything online. I remember going to the Pro Image and getting so excited. And that's where I would fill out my, I'm so appreciative of T-Bone because it made me think of that. I would, holidays, I would go to Pro Image and that's where I would fill out my Christmas list. I'd be like, oh man, they got a Randall Cunningham jersey. And then I'd fill it out and then I would not get a Randall Cunningham jersey. My mom would give me like a John Stockton jersey. She'd be like, oh, you asked for a jersey, take this. But I remember that. The Pro Image or the Lids was a great place.
I remember the wall of starter jackets they always had.
Yes.
That's what I always wanted.
Well, Lids was pretty cool to window shop. He's right about that.
Yeah.
Because now, don't you just, like, if you get a hat,
You just order
don't
it.
you just order it?
Yeah, just order it.
And hope it fits?
Pretty much.
And clothes also. You don't go to the mall to shop.
Yeah, you don't really.
Which is why the Lloyd Center's going away.
Tebow's holding hands now. I love that. See, that call
T-Bone?
made T-Bone, you made up for Zach.
Screw you, Zach.
You know what?
Mall Zach.
Dude, I'm going to the Lloyd Center tonight. I'm buying myself an Auntie Anne's pretzel.
And by the way, how has Zach never been to the Lloyd Center Mall?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, maybe
hasn't everyone been
Maybe
to the
he's young.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the different things you can get.
So mad at Zach.
You can go to the Lloyd Center. Rob,
I'm so mad.
You can go get a piercing or a tattoo. They got one of those at Lloyd Center.
Also, I want to tell you this. There's one last skate with Jerry and Tally Leonard.
Who?
The Leonards have skated at Lloyd Center nearly as long as the mall has been open, and they will lace up their skates one last time to bid it farewell. They will take to the rink at 6:45 p.m. on Saturday night.
That's fantastic. I won't be there, but that's great.
I don't know how they're going to skate around all those people riding bikes on the ice rink, but
Could get a little awkward there.
I think it's going to be Thunderdome.
Little collision. You think a lot of people are going to go?
No, I don't. But I know the skating rink is a big deal to a lot of people.
Yes, it is. Well, that was like the weirdos that wanted to keep Lloyd Center. I think that's what they were pushing for, is to keep the ice rink. Like tear down part of it, but keep the ice rink. And then the developer was like, yeah, no.
Yeah, ice rinks don't make money. Sorry.
No. What if we had the ice rink and an Auntie Anne's pretzel? More of a Wetzel's pretzel guy.
No.
Still, no. And someone saying, oh my God, I'm a 15-plus year listener, and that's the first call. Yes.
First call?
That's the first call in at least a decade.
We used to take calls, didn't we?
Yeah, way back when.
Hey, you got a 50% hit rate there. One good, one bad.
Dude, that's probably our first call in 15
How about
years.
T-Bone bringing the serious heat?
I loved it.
He was serious. He was taking the bit seriously.
Loved it.
And again, the food court, I remember the Orange Julius. That was a big deal. You couldn't get...
People still call it, by the way.
And
Stop calling.
And they have that generic, it was Panda Express before Panda Express. It was like, it was bastard. It was Chinese food like that on a conveyor belt sort of thing. And it wasn't Panda Express, but it was a precursor to Panda Express.
The Cajun Grill was always my
Yes.
go-to.
Maybe Sbarro's. Get yourself a slice. Now I'm getting all emotional.
That's sad.
God, Lloyd Center. Let's save it.
How will you celebrate?
I'm going to go on a naked bike ride there.
Pour one out. All right. Whoa on this idea next.
Race weekend today with a party free to the public at PIR from 5:30 to 8.
We got a couple Lloyd Center, like people are taking the bit seriously.
Yeah, people are I had two buddies that texted me. One was a mall cop at Lloyd Center for 6 weeks, which is magical, and he's now in he's a big deal in security. And then another buddy said that he met his first long-term girlfriend there at Joe Brown's Caramel Corn. And said that she was a thick Filipina gal. So, great.
Why does she
We
need to
had
be
an
thick?
X-rated story on YouTube from the Lloyd Center.
Even better.
X-rated? Why? What? You can read it.
And then he complained. It was just, it was a, hand stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I think
Hand
that's
stuff story.
I think that's what the Lloyd Center was all about.
Over the pants.
Yeah. It's a good. And someone was right. That bastard. The bastard Panda Express was the Lotus Express.
Yes.
That was the precursor to Panda. The Lloyd Center is a magical place, and now I want to save it. That's it. We're protesting.
This is in the News Aug 6/2026. Here's one that says, I'm 65. I'm a P1, listening since day one to the fan. My earliest memory at 6 years old was the smell of the Joe Brown's caramel corn.
Hey.
That signified Christmas.
And apparently thick Filipino girls as well, according to my friend.
59 years ago. Here's one that says, my great Lloyd Center memory was my dad's random roommate that ran the Hermit Hut, a small cart in the middle of the mall that sold nothing but hermit crabs with painted shells.
Sounds like a swingers club, to be honest.
It really does.
Yeah, they were doing it.
Dude, I love everything about what this has become. And by the way, it wasn't Zach. This all started with T-Bone. Feel a segment coming on, a random Lloyd Center memory with T-Bone. T-Bone.
Zach tried to ruin it. T-Bone brought it back. And
How about
made it
this
He
one?
did bring it back.
Friend allegedly saw his first nipple at Lloyd Center, a certain disgraced local figure skater.
Oh,
whoa.
Maybe a nip slip.
Yeah, Tanya Harding used to practice there.
Yeah.
Someone else suggested that we could give away galooly sticks as a farewell thing at the ice rink. Everyone gets a collapsible baton.
There was one other one. Oh, when I moved to Portland in the 90s, Lloyd Center had a Chick-fil-A.
Really?
The only one in Oregon. Then it closed, and it was like 15 years until another one opened.
Lloyd Center was ahead of its time.
It really was.
I wanted some.
Well, it was. When it was built, we talked about it.
It was a big deal.
It was I think it was
the biggest mall,
the
wasn't
biggest mall in the United States
Yeah.
when it was built.
I want someone to have their first memory of scoring meth. Yeah.
Someone has that memory.
You know someone does.
If it was that, you text in.
Someone scored meth for the first time, or someone got stabbed for the first time in the parking lot at Lloyd Center. You know it happened.
A lot of love for T-Bone on the YouTube chat as well.
They should.
Yeah.
He was great.
He got the segment straight.
Yeah.
He did.
That's what he did.
Zach and Rop over there loving their bits. Although it was pretty good.
Malzac.
It was good, actually.
We got Malzac.
We did get Malzac. We got a new term. Woo. Did you just Ric Flair me? Is that the Lloyd Center? Woo.
Have you heard of surveillance pricing?
No. What's that?
What do you think it is?
I'm guessing if is there some sort of thing now if they know you're shopping for something, they jack it up?
Yeah. But it's you. They jack it up because it's you.
Because it's me.
Yes.
They don't like the cut of my jib?
Well, they know you have money. They know you're Radio Funny Man.
What?
They know your contract. I'm serious. It's a thing.
Really?
Surveillance pricing. Look it up. Very different than dynamic pricing. Dynamic pricing is just, hey, the more people that want to buy this plane ticket, the more we're going to jack up the price.
Sure.
This is District 4 Portland City Councilor Eric Zimmerman. And so he is looking to preempt the practice of surveillance pricing at local grocery stores. So your personal information collected by AI tools and scraped from the internet could soon influence how much you pay for groceries in the near future.
Get the hell out of town.
Right?
So this is now where I've seen people that are angry because most of the grocery stores now are doing the digital price codes instead of the physical ones, so that can change in a moment's notice.
So a Portland City Councilor is looking to preempt this practice known as personalized pricing, which changes an item's price based on the person buying it. So Zimmerman is developing a proposal to prevent stores from setting higher prices for individual shoppers based on their demographics, income, and other personal data.
Well, that seems illegal.
Coach Vaughn knows that guy, Eric Zimmerman.
Yeah. Well, I think he's doing the right thing here.
I do too.
This is no good.
So you're telling me that one person can go into the store and based on economic factors,
yes,
the store immediately
changes the price?
Changes the price? So two people walk in 5 minutes apart and to buy a box of Cocoa Puffs or Trix, even though they're for kids, and they pay $3.79 and someone else pays $7.79?
Which would you buy, Trix or Cocoa Puffs?
Oh,
I'd go Cocoa Puffs.
I'm a Trix guy.
Yeah, I like I don't really like the Cocoa Puffs, but I like them better than Trix.
You like the milk afterwards?
See,
Delicious.
I like the milk of the Trix or like the Lucky
I'm a
Charms.
Trix. Yeah, I'm on Trix.
Now, I have not had a bowl of like kids cereal in probably 15 years, but if I did, Trix would be up there.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Is that your number one?
CTC.
Yeah.
Mine would
CTC.
be Fruity Pebbles.
I have that every now and then because Lincoln loves it. So we have Cinnamon Toast Crunch at the house. It's dangerous at night when I'm just
CTC.
Cut that check.
I also like
Dangerous.
Life or Cinnamon Life as well. Very good.
Mikey
is it
likes it.
Is it wrong now that I kind of want to go to the store and buy some freaking cereal? We don't even have milk in the house. We don't have milk or cereal. What are we doing? What are the troops even fighting for? By the way, back to that. That's Bush. Is that whole thing like? Are we just gonna live like in the next 10 years? The flock cameras everywhere, where like you get a ticket no matter what you're doing. Dynamic pricing. Like this is.
It's rough.
This is stupid.
It's a bridge too far.
I hope people start lighting these places on fire. That's just ridiculous.
So I asked AI, is surveillance pricing already happening? And they said yes, across several major industries, including grocery retail, food delivery apps, travel, and ride shares.
So if I just show up looking like a streetman, can I, like, when I go grocery shopping, can I just, like, dress in the worst, like, schlubbiest thing I have?
Dude,
goes Lightning Dundon.
This is wild. Okay, the algorithms operate behind the scenes in black boxes.
Yeah.
So you don't even know. So if I order an Uber, because I make big radio money,
clearly
it would charge me $50, whereas Steven, who doesn't quite make big radio money yet, although he's having a moment.
He's having a moment.
Not in the paycheck.
It would charge him $20.
Stevie Bieber. Really?
Dude, that's unbelievable.
And this is going on.
This is happening.
I hate that.
Yeah, dude, AI is awesome, everybody. Cool. Great. Pretty soon, like, you just pull up and, like, I've seen, like, in certain cities, they're just, like, writing people tickets. Like, you can pull up and park on a curb and, like, you get out of your car and it just automatically gives you a ticket. That's like China, the CCTV stuff. It's all under the guise of, we're going to be safer. Are we? That's just... I can't believe we're going along with this. But hey, let's keep building data centers because that's a thing.
Oh, dear.
Great idea.
You libs.
Again, eventually just start setting fire to these places. Just burn it. Where are the streetmen when we need them? Don't they always want to light something on fire? Light these things on fire.
And that is in the news. August 6, 2026, brought to you by the Advocates, injury attorneys at advocateslaw.com.
That was tits.
Headlines coming up next. The Blazers want DeMar DeRozan.
I want all the guards. All of them.
Or do they? Next.
Now, from the George McCoy and Warren Allen Sports Desk, a Sports Center update on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
First on the Fan, good week to be an NFL running back. First it was Bijan Robinson getting a big deal. Now it's Jahmyr Gibbs of the Detroit Lions. He signs a 3-year, $67.5 million deal. Includes over $51 million guaranteed. The $22.25 annual average salary makes Gibbs the highest paid running back in NFL history. And more running back news, Colts and running back Jonathan Taylor, they agreed to a new 2-year, $44 million deal with $39 million guaranteed. North Carolina defensive coordinator Steve Belichick is on medical leave, and he'll be out indefinitely. Belichick provided no further details and did not say, Bill Belichick said there's no further details, did not say whether Steve will be able to coach in the season opener against TCU in Ireland. Saints rookie receiver Brock Steiner has been suspended for the first 6 games of the 2026 season. He will be eligible to practice and play in preseason games. Steiner is the son of former wrestler Scott Steiner. Our Fire back in action tonight at the Moda Center, taking on the Toronto Tempo. Fire 2.5-point favorites. I'm Stephen Vaughn from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
All right, welcome back. Hope you're having a nice little Thursday.
I mean, we took calls, so.
You should be.
I still can't believe that happened.
No
Why?
one can. I mean, it's like it's a fever dream.
Maybe we should do it again tomorrow.
Like, we don't take well, you're gone.
That's why I said that.
What if in the club I just opened it up and I just made Stevie calls, just Stevie phone operator?
No, because I would have to just really figure out what people are going to talk about in the club. That would be a disaster. Really have to go out.
But also great.
What does Lars have? He had the First Amendment Friday or whatever, where people just called in, and like I kind of want to do a club where.
Hey, when I applied for this job, I asked Dusty, we don't take calls, right? He said no. I refuse.
I'm noodling with this idea because Rob's gone, so I'm solo. I might do a what do you want to talk about in the club and just have people throw things at me, and then I'll talk about it.
Get that dump butt ready.
Oh, boy.
I refuse. No.
Would we have our first radio walkout?
Yeah, this may happen. What else am I doing tomorrow in the club?
Yeah, take calls, dude.
All right.
Maybe this is our new, maybe Primetime 5.0 will be calls.
This is an all-call club?
All calls all the time.
Well, I don't know about that, but 6
Why
o'clock.
don't we do that? You know, they used to do that. Michael Thompson and Kermit Washington used to have a show. They would have callers on for like 7 minutes.
Jim Rome.
They would just talk to them.
Jim Rome made $1 billion off of Have a Take, Don't Suck?
Yep.
Well, what Jim Rome did, though, was smart was he actually made callers good.
Yeah.
You had to be good to be on his...
Not here.
He made
Not
them
here.
characters, yeah.
No.
Yeah, he made them characters.
Not up in here.
I'm telling you right now.
We don't care. Just say whatever.
I'm doing it. I'm taking calls tomorrow. If you want to talk about something in the club tomorrow, get prepared. And I'm not going to keep you on the line, but you can throw out a topic and we'll discuss.
Well, hopefully Brandon's available to work, so.
Oh yeah, that's true. We'll see it. Boy,
how
awkward is that going to get?
That's not good.
I think it's even better.
I don't like that combo.
He gets so uncomfortable.
Yeah, Brandon's very buttoned up.
Well, he's got.
Suk makes people uncomfortable.
No
offense.
What? No way.
Love you, big guy, but
yeah. Well, and he's leaning heavy into the whole church thing, so he gets nervous. I'll wear my helmet in tomorrow. I'll soothe him.
Right. Yeah, he'll see the helmet. He'll be like, one of us.
Yeah. I'll bring it in. He can wear it, and then it'll give him some protection.
We are your sportsmen. My name is Isaac. Hello. Big Suk right over there. Look at him.
Aside.
Stevie Freedom on the controls, but not for long, apparently.
No. Look, at that point,
It's a walkout.
Yeah, at that point, we just let it go. Like, there's no brakes, no use steering now. We just let that thing go into the
Don't you think a better bit is just, Steven, you don't even have to, don't screen him. Just put him on.
Yeah. It's really the
and
only
just
way to
have your hand on the dump button.
It's the only way to go.
Hopefully, people will play along and do some fun stuff and not be raunchy.
Yeah, grow up, people.
Yeah,
Zach,
idiots.
I'm talking to you.
Zach. Well, at least he didn't cuss.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you do whatever.
Yeah,
just
don't cuss.
Don't ruin the set. Like,
Yeah, because if you cuss,
funny.
then we can't can't do anything.
we are letting you do bits.
Yeah.
Do them, but just do them within the parameters of the FCC.
Someone said no offense, but I'm about to offend you.
Well, that's true. Isn't that anytime anybody says that? That's,
Yes.
No offense. That means you're gonna be offended.
Oh, 100%. Never in the history of offenses has anyone ever said, no offense, and then not offended someone.
I think we have a short show tonight.
Yeah.
Did I read my email?
6:30
correctly?
Yeah.
6:30.
Well, we got fire.
We get the fire. Yeah.
No. This is Timbers.
Oh, for God's sakes! Don't the Fire play as well?
The Fire do play tonight, but it is Leagues Cup.
Oh, it's a league game, Smokey.
League Cup.
Yeah.
Timbers match.
For who? Oh,
they played.
I didn't know if that was WNBA or MLS.
Puebla.
No, the WNBA does have a Commissioner's Cup thing, but I don't think they call it the Commissioner's Cup. They call it something else.
Right. It's something. Yeah,
What does that mean? They have
It's an
games?
in-season tournament.
They have an in-season tournament too, but it's not called the Commissioner's Cup.
Have they started it?
Yeah, it's like a year. It's
Yeah, it happened.
Yeah.
It happened past.
What?
I don't remember who won.
None of that makes any sense.
They have a cup, but they've already had the tournament. It's already happened.
So who won the tournament?
It went from June 1st to June 17th. You missed the whole damn thing.
Damn it. Did the Fire win?
The New York Liberty defeated your
Sabrina.
Las Vegas Aces.
All right.
And by the way, I thought it was something else. It's the Commissioner's Cup. So
Hey, you're right on.
I stand corrected.
So yeah, Leagues Cup apparently for the Timbers tonight.
Yeah.
So we're outie.
Yeah, all the other sports, like now it's trickling its way into basketball. You have to have a mid-season cup so that someone cares about a regular season game. You can hang some banners.
Stevie Fire thinks the Fire are a good bet tonight.
I like him tonight.
-2.5.
Well, the Storm are the worst team in the WNBA, right?
No, Tempo. They play Tempo
Toronto.
tonight.
Oh, yeah, the Storm is this weekend. That's the big rivalry.
That's the big
game
I-5 rivalry.
I may go.
Ooh.
I asked
Report back on the half-court shot because I'm convinced.
Did you see the other guy?
Well, no, wait. He wasn't here.
He wasn't here, but you know what I found out? Dusty told me this. That guy is apparently a P1 of the station.
Yeah.
Well, I figured out his name, too.
Oh.
So, okay, let me reset this. Stevie has a great conspiracy theory, and it is that he believes that if you go to the Fire games, you will see the person. Is that at halftime? Or is it the
Yeah,
It's a
halftime
halftime.
and the third quarter, something like
Yeah,
that.
they do a bit where you shoot a fan shoots a half-court shot, and if they make it, they win a Toyota.
Yeah.
He is convinced they have no Toyota to give because they are putting people on the half-court line who have no chance of getting the ball to the rim. One was like a 90-year-old grandma.
Yeah.
Well, the latest one was a guy who threw the ball like 10 feet and then fell down.
Did a somersault.
Yeah, and I told you, I know that guy.
Yeah.
That guy used to be like an engineer at the Moda Center. You know him too. When you were doing duck stuff, you
Yeah.
go into the Moda Center and back underneath there,
Yeah.
where all the people that worked there were. He was there, and I just couldn't remember his name. And then I saw that Brandon Sprague tweeted
At him.
His name is Bob Hansen. And I think he was the old engineer at the Moda Center, which lends further credence to the fact that they are just taking people that they know and they're in on the bit, and then
They go viral.
And then they go viral. Yeah, because he fell down and he
Right.
started laughing.
And Brandon, who works at the Moda Center for Fire games, has said not one time has a half-court shot come close. Has not hit the backboard, has not hit the rim, not one all season long.
Well, I'll tell you what.
That's a great conspiracy theory, man.
As bad as that old lady shooting the shot
Because that didn't even get to the three-point line.
this one's worse from Bob. Because one, Bob, you're not a 70-year-old woman. Your shot may have gone to the three-point line, but it landed at about the free throw line, and then you fell down and rolled. Like, what are you doing, Bob? Like, don't.
But I think he's doing a bit.
Right, because the other game I went to,
No, that's not a bit. His ass fell down.
No, I'm saying. Well, here's my conspiracy theory. On top of the conspiracy theory is the shooters are in on it, and they are finding new and creative ways to go viral and look stupid shooting the shot and missing the shot.
Because the other game I went to was the Fire game, and it went straight left.
See, there you go. Who
Like
throws it?
It was not close to the. It was outside of the key.
All right, that's it, boys. I'm going Saturday. I want the half court shot.
You better text
You better
us
fall in line then. You
on
better
our-
do a backflip
Yeah,
or
that's
something.
on our text thread. You better text us the shot.
Well, my daughter is in town from Seoul, so she's here for a couple weeks, And so this weekend, I thought, well, we were looking for something to do, and I thought the fire game would be fun, right?
It is a fun environment.
It is a fun environment. So I saw there was a game this weekend against Seattle. So I texted the little general. I said, hey, do we still have our fire tickets? He said, yeah. It's like, I grabbed those. He's like, sure. So I came home today and I saw the two daughters, saw Taylor and Oren. I was like, hey guys, I got us tickets. Do you want to go to the fire game this weekend? And they looked at me dead serious. And Oren looks at me and goes, why? And I was like, well, that's a little...
Give them hot milk.
Oh.
You know, we have little cookies.
I was like, that's a little rude.
No.
So
Well,
now-
she's got a point. I mean,
Well,
Yeah.
I got...
why?
Well, aren't women supposed to be supporting women? And then my other daughter goes, women play basketball? I was like, oh. And then my son chimed in with, I think we took away that right.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it turned into a whole thing. Now they're doing bits.
Everybody's doing bits. and
Everyone's
it's
doing
great.
bits.
The whole world's a bit.
My God, you try to do something nice for your rat bastard kids. You're like, yeah, I got his
It's not
tickets.
all that nice.
It's not?
I mean, they don't want to go. Clearly not that great.
Great.
I mean, aren't you trying
I
to
love
do
my
something
kids.
cool?
I hate being a dad. I'm officially now Stevie Fire over here.
Thank you. I don't hate my kids. I love my kids. I hate being a dad.
Exactly.
They're not appreciative of anything.
They're not appreciative.
Look at he goes out and gets Portland Fire tickets,
Yeah,
the hottest ticket
for
in
free.
town,
The hottest
for a
ticket in town.
rivalry game,
Yeah.
and they are making fun of it.
I thought it'd be fun. You know, we go, we get some food, you have some drinks, you know, you yell a little bit, watch someone fall down at a half-court shot. Watch them pick out my daughter, by the way, because that's about where that shot would go. We'll know we're onto something if they pick out Oren.
So the next bit of information I need on this conspiracy theory is, how do they pick that? So when I went to the Miami Heat game years ago and we got chosen to spin on the wiffle ball bat,
Yeah.
that was a woman standing at on the concourse level where you're walking in and they say, hey, do you want to sign up to maybe be chosen for this?
Yeah.
And we put our name in and we got chosen. Is that what it is? Is that how they're choosing who shoots the half-court shot for the Toyota?
It's possible. You just throw your name into a hat and then they randomly, wink, wink, pick people.
I know Coach Vaughn signed up online for like a half-court shot.
Really?
Yeah.
And she did not get chosen.
She didn't get chosen.
Again,
she wouldn't fall in line.
Remember, this is part of mine. Remember the dynamic pricing thing they were doing with AI? I
That's
think
surveillance pricing.
Surveillance pricing. Yeah. I think they're surveillancing the half-court shot.
Yeah.
I think they scan you
as you walk in.
As you walk in, and there's an algorithm that looks and is like, hey, Bob from accounting's down here. He looks like he's about to take a tumble and hit the free throw line. Great, Bob, come on down. I truly believe that at this point. Those might be the two. What are the odds that the two worst half-court shots in the history of the WNBA are both in Portland like a week apart from each other?
Yeah.
Seems suspicious.
They better be careful keeping that bit going, because then everybody's going to be like, oh my God, it's so obvious.
Well, either way, go Fire. I will report this weekend. I'm
Well,
making
it doesn't sound like you're going.
whatever. They're going. Trust me.
Forced fun.
Yeah, I don't care. What else are you doing? Nothing. Get your ass in the car. We're going to go have some effing family fun.
They'll like it.
We're going to go support our Fire.
Dude, they may not want to go, but I'm telling you, those games are a lot of fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Great. The fans are great.
It's a good time.
It's a fun time. You can drink massive quantities of booze. It's
there
great.
you go.
Oh my God, I'm worn out.
That was like a prattle.
Yeah, it was.
We didn't plan a 5 o'clock prattle, but it turned into a prattle day. Well, it's like your Friday, so.
By the way, I heard that Greg Oden was in studio here today.
Yeah, I listened to it.
Yeah, the full hour.
Yeah.
For an hour.
In studio for an hour.
How did it go? And you were on the show.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Was he?
Yeah, super nice guy.
Oh, yeah. Steven kind of had to rescue the interview a little bit, too.
Sprague wanted to talk a little, little politics.
Sprague got weird, and Oden did not want to. And Stevie.
Wait. He asked him about the Moda Center?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
And I don't know, but it got a little weird, and Oden got uncomfortable, and then Stevie had to pull it out of the fire.
And Gregory Oden.
Yeah.
He, that's what he likes to go by.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's an adult now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he was talking about how, if you want to lose the Blazers, just don't pay for it, like that type of stuff. And so it just kept getting weirder and weirder.
Oh.
And so I was like, hey, let's talk about some fun things like Ja Morant. Like, what do you think of Ja coming in? Can he, resurrect his career?
Look at you.
Yeah.
Stevie saves.
Yeah, it was Stevie saves. I did think it was a nice redirect, and I could tell you did it on purpose. We've all been there where you're like, oh, like maybe you're at a party and one of the spouses or whatever is a little too drunk, and you're like, let me just step in right here and rescue this toast.
I didn't know if I should. It's not my show,
So-
but I was like, we gotta have.
It was a nice
to do
job.
it.
Can I ask why was he here?
He was at the PDXYZ event.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He was
Over at
speaking
Portland
at.
State.
Yeah.
He's
Oh.
the keynote speaker.
Huh. All right.
Yeah.
How's he doing now? I know he had some
He seems
trouble.
to be good.
He seemed to be all right.
I will say, when he talks about Portland and he loves his time in Portland, but there is a lot of sadness in those eyes because it's not because of how he played. It's for just everything else. And I think he really wanted to prove like I can play on this level and be really good. And I think he's still just. It would be so hard to be the number 1 pick and have all those expectations and not be able to prove anything. Like,
You
and it's
can-
not his fault. It was all just injury stuff.
You can 100% tell when he talks that he's
Yes.
moved past it, but that the pain of that never
Yes.
goes away.
But it seriously seems like he loves the city of Portland. and
Think
loves his
about
time here.
when you're a competitor like that and you're the number 1 pick and the success he's had, and to have that taken away because of injuries and now get labeled as the biggest bust or whatever, I don't think that probably ever truly goes away. There's just no way.
Where's he living?
He's in Columbus.
Yeah,
Ohio.
because doesn't he
He's
do
in Ohio
stuff?
State.
Yeah, he does stuff for Ohio State, right?
Yeah, I think he still does stuff now. I know he was an assistant coach at Butler with Thad Matta, who was his coach in Ohio State, but I think he does some stuff like that.
What was the best thing he said?
He's really excited. He really thinks, he said he's talked to Ja, and he really thinks that Ja's going to be really good here in Portland.
Okay.
Like he's actually going to
There's a chance that's true.
Buy in and play some defense. He said he's going to look around at Dame and he's going to look around at Drew Holiday, and he's going to be like, I need to figure this out. And he's going to figure it out. Like he was saying, and then he told me off the air how Dame is legitimately one of the best leaders he's ever seen. And so he thinks that like the Ja thing's going to work.
Cool.
Cool.
Well, no, I mean,
I know.
I think there's a real possibility of that.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I think the Ja Morant move. I don't hate the Ja Morant move. Never did.
I like it
because they didn't give up. They didn't give up much for him. It's like
No, but when that's your big offseason move,
now that's a different story.
I don't hate it. I don't love
I'm
it.
just saying the move in and of itself, by itself, is fine. You didn't give up much, but yes, because the fact they didn't do anything else, then it makes it's like, ew. So it's two different things saying, I didn't like what they did this offseason versus I didn't like the Ja
Odin
move.
actually, and Odin looks awesome. He's lost some weight. Like he is in shape. He looks really good.
Well, that's a fun interview.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got to do that.
Thank you. Yeah, it's like my 4th interview of all time. So.
It was enjoyable.
Who are the other three?
First ever interview I did was Jonathan Smith, Oregon State head coach.
Okay.
And then a couple of just like local guys, and that's about it I've ever done.
Nice.
Thanks. And then we had Will Power right after that.
Who's
Indy
that?
500 winner.
Indy 500 winner Will Power.
They got
the
the
big race this weekend.
Yeah, the race this weekend.
All right. Well, if you want to hear Greg Oden on the morning show, anywhere you get your podcasts.
Or just the Odyssey app. That works too.
Well, that's anywhere you get your podcasts.
It's where
YouTube.
It's where I get my podcast. Suddenly Rob's gotten weird.
Who do you think I am?
Well, I'm trying to decide what to do next.
Yeah, it feels like you're in a little bit of limbo here.
Yeah. Well, we're at a crossroads. There's no doubt about that.
Well, 100%.
But
well, it's like we're starting over with that opening prattle. So
yeah, let's get to headlines.
Call in.
Okay, we got some sports
There
news.
you go.
We got some sports news. Okay, and then we're gonna recap a little of Dan Ryan as well on the Fan.
Now, from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk, a Sports Center update on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
First on the Fan, big NFL running back week for the best running backs in the league. First it was Bijan Robinson with a new contract. Now it's Jahmyr Gibbs. He and the Lions agreed to a 3-year, $67.5 million deal. Includes $51.5 guaranteed. The $22.25 annual average salary for Gibbs makes him the highest paid running back in NFL history. And then after that, it's the Colts and running back Jonathan Taylor. They agreed to a new 2-year, $44 million deal, so just under Gibbs' deal with $39 million guaranteed. North Carolina defense coordinator Steve Belichick, he'll be on medical leave and he'll be out indefinitely. According to Bill Belichick, the head coach, he provided no further details and did not say whether Steve will be able to coach in the season opener against TCU on August 29th. Saints rookie wide receiver Brock Steiner, he has been suspended for the first 6 games of the 2026 season. He'll be eligible to participate in preseason activities and games. Steiner is the son of former wrestler Scott Steiner. And our Portland Fire in action tonight at the Moda Center, taking on the other expansion squad, the Toronto Tempo Fire, 2.5-point favorites. I'm Stephen Vaughn from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
So I got some headlines here. A lot going on today.
There's a lot going on.
Mark Stein says the Blazers are not interested in DeMar DeRozan.
Thank God.
They're not pursuing DeMar DeRozan.
Why did we think they were pursuing DeMar DeRozan?
Well, they needed another non-shooter, so.
Yeah, we need another guard that can't shoot. Although, I guess he used to play defense, but now he's like 1,000 years old. Yeah. So,
well, doesn't he still score 18 a game or something?
Yeah, when you're on the Kings, someone has to score.
Yeah. I'm guessing here in Portland he would not score because he wouldn't have the ball.
Oh, they don't want him.
Again, I don't.
Why would you want him?
Are we just doing random things now about who the Blazers don't want?
I don't know. It was in the Stein line today. He also says the Blazers have no plans to buy out Drew Holiday.
Well, they get
because he's good.
Well, don't shoot the messenger. This is just what he's reporting.
Hey, DeMar DeRozan averaged 21. That's
Jeez.
So you're just now we're just going off of the Stein report. I like it. All right.
Well, there have been a lot of Drew Holiday rumors out there. So he put those.
Well, yeah, because
he put those to bed. Well, basically, what people are saying is, look, you got Lillard,
yeah,
and you got dumbass who sucks, Scoot. You got Ja. Why do you need Holiday? And he's expensive. So people are like, well, why do they? Apparently they want them all, and people will not take that for an answer. So Stein is saying they want them all.
Well, and people are trying to think, hey, who can LeBron get with Philly? Who can Giannis get with the Heat? What it is.
Drew was in Philly originally, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was drafted by it.
Yeah.
Or that was his first team, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, come on. And Giannis might want him down there in Miami.
Right, and so everyone's just like, hey, who can we get to put on LeBron's team? Drew Holiday's old and makes a lot of money.
This is the report I didn't even know I needed. This is the headline. I wasn't aware.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
We have Jahmyr Gibbs getting paid 3 years, $65 million.
He got paid. Jonathan Taylor got paid. Everyone's getting paid, and you knew it. Like once that first domino fell, and they gave Bijan the money, you knew the others were coming. In fact, Jonathan Taylor literally said the day Bijan Taylor got his contract, yeah, I've already talked to my agent. So
Bijan Robinson.
Yes.
Yeah. So far in the Hall of Fame game, Kenny Pickett 4 of 5 for 11 yards, and Carson Beck 2 of 3 for 9 yards.
So basically,
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
Yeah. I completely forgot that was going on.
Yeah, it's going on.
I should probably flip over to that.
It's a punt fest.
Well, again, all of a sudden that under of 34.5 is looking really
not
tasty.
looking
First
so
half
bad.
Under. Hey.
Yeah.
First quarter, 7 minutes left. First quarter, and Arizona's pinned at their own 4. 2nd and 10.
My guess is that a punt will be coming soon. An Iowa football game is broken.
Carson Beck over the top to
or any of the Cardinals.
Anybody know who he's throwing to? Is Harrison still there?
Yes, but I don't know if any of those Cardinal starters are playing. And if they were playing, are they still playing with 8 minutes left to go in the first quarter?
The Mariners lose again today.
They didn't just lose, dude. They got bludgeoned.
Yeah, they lost 11-0.
Yeah. And believe it or not, I think the Tigers now, who sold at the deadline, I think they're up on the Mariners in the wild card now.
Yeah, they're up a half game, I believe.
Are they?
Yeah.
So wait, are the Tigers in wild card position?
Yeah, they're like 1.5 out of the wild card.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're out still, but they're
still
very
out.
close.
Yeah, so the right now the wild card is the Yankees and the Red Sox. And then the Rangers, and then Guardians, Orioles, Twinkies, Tigers, Mariners, all within a game and a half. But technically, yes. Now, not technically, the Tigers are a half game up on the Mariners.
I think there's somewhere that I have a ticket on the Tigers to win the division.
Dude, is it really? There is.
Yes, it is.
It do. Outside of, so the Blue Jays are 3.5 back. There are only 3 teams in the American League not within 3.5 games of the final wild card spot.
Jeez.
And that would be the Los Angeles Angels, the Athletics, and
my Royals.
Kansas City Royals.
Already up 2-0 on the Twinkies tonight.
Hey, so you're saying there's a chance.
Spoilers. They're playing spoiler.
Mariners apparently can't stop Dylan Dingler.
The Dingler. The best part about the Mariners too is that they're melting down. Fans are freaking out. They're mad at Edgar. They're mad at the manager.
Yeah.
Just everything. Everyone hates Cal Raleigh. It's fantastic.
Well, they shouldn't be this bad.
They should not. They should
obscene.
Not. It is obscene. It's one thing to kind of be struggling, but if they don't make the postseason with a roster that's this good, that's all kinds of bad.
All kinds of bad.
I don't know if any head will roll off of that, but it's not pretty.
Okay, now
much like this Hall of Fame game that I'm watching right now.
Oh, I'm still watching my Royals.
Yeah, I flipped it over.
Watch my guys. Now to a couple clips. I wanted to play Counselor, not a commissioner.
Yes.
Dan Ryan, Portland City Council, was in our studio the other day, and he said a lot of stuff on the air.
He did say stuff. 2 big segments worth of stuff.
Yeah, we did like 45 minutes with him.
Mm-hmm.
I think he likes coming on.
Well, we like having him on. He seems like a cool dude. I'd get a cocktail with Commissioner Ryan.
I would too. He's awesome.
Or I guess, Counselor.
Counselor. Yeah, very down to earth dude.
Yeah.
And a Portlander, lifelong Portlander. One of the questions we asked him was, does he have any indication that Tom Dundon does want to move the team, like we're being told by Who Do You Think I Am?
You have to believe people when they show you who you are, when they show you who they are. I think he's giving a lot of signals that he bought a franchise and he's looking for the best place to locate it. And I think that that's a real threat because it's set up so that he could maneuver this, especially if he convinces the majority of the NBA owners in the Board of Commissioners.
Yeah.
So I kept thinking our real audience here remains Commissioner Silver, Adam Silver. I think that he is the person that came here in March, that knew that we had a handoff from the state, who delivered us a really sweet package. Again, part of me is just like, what's complicated here? We have to come up with $120 million, and then we get $480 million. And so I don't want to leave that money on the table, period, end of story on that. And I think that the commissioner, Adam Silver, knows that, and he was clear with us that that's what he expected. So if we behave in a manner that allows there to be a rational, reasonable term sheet that then the city team can negotiate with the Blazers team, I don't see how Tom could make the case to the other owners that he needs to pick up and move a franchise. It just doesn't make any sense.
So he has long contended that Adam Silver is the key guy in all of this for that reason that he just laid out. So then at the very end of the interview, we asked him, when they put forth the term sheet, the day after Adam Silver said things had gotten off track, how was that received? Because you have been the one leading us down the road of Adam Silver is the most important guy here. Are you in touch with him? And do you think once he said, remember he said it's gotten off track, that was a big quote that made headlines. You then sent the term sheet. The term sheet that you sent, does he believe it is now on track? Does he believe you are now being a good partner after that?
My sources tell me that it was well received.
And then he laid out.
Yes.
And it was very awkward.
Yeah.
Because he didn't want to say anything more.
Yeah, there were definitely some things that he gotta.
Yeah, he can't say.
You can't say.
Yeah.
He's got his guy in there that's looking at him like, yeah.
Well received.
Yeah.
And he brought his intern.
Oh yeah, first time we've seen.
He had 2 people with him.
He was a big deal now.
His staff.
It's got important things happening.
Yeah. He says that he expected Dundon to do this, and I say do this, for this to be Dundon's sort of modus operandi.
Yeah, kind of a.
This was the game plan going
Yes.
into after he bought the Blazers. This
All
is how he's going
along.
to get the Moda Center. Yeah.
I assumed that would be the game they would play, so I wasn't. Maybe I wasn't surprised because what else do they got? So it's like they did some safe posturing, if you will.
Yeah.
But of course he knew that, just like he knew what was going on in Salem. I mean, if you were negotiating from October or November, I don't know if I have the right date. Anyway, in the fall, and then the deal got worked out down in Salem in March, and then you finalized your purchase shortly thereafter. You knew darn well what the scenario was.
Right. So it's just negotiating.
Exactly.
This is what's happening.
Yeah, we're dealing with a very sophisticated person that knows how to do this, and I just hope that we can remain cool, calm, and make decisions. In my opinion, I think some of us just have to decide: is our North Star to figure this out and be as sophisticated to make sure that we land this, so that the Portland Trailblazers remain in our city for over 2 more decades. That's my North Star. Because again, that's what this city needs at this time. I'm fighting really hard on this because I've been on city council for 6 years. Our economic development has just been really, really, really rough, and I cannot see how it will be helpful to us for us to move forward without the Portland Trailblazers in our marketplace.
And the first big hurdle today got cleared.
Yeah, the county.
Yes. So the county today voted 4-1. And
who is the dissenter?
I don't know who the dissenter was. I tried following it. Dude, that thing was a cluster F. Like that.
They said the same of the city council meeting today.
Boy, it was just anarchy. At one point, the funding was down to $55 million. They were voting on amendments left and right. It was really hard to follow. In fact, even Wright Gazaway, who's been all over this, even he was, because he was like live tweeting, he goes, dude, I'm sorry if I'm making people confused, but this is hard to follow. But all you need to know at the end of the day, the county did vote to approve it. So 4-1, and that's, they get the $88 million, which was what they were looking for to begin with. There's an extra $13 million in change, and that'll go for ongoing capital expenses. And then there's some other details into it, but essentially that's what you need to know. $101 million by the county, thumbs up, it's good to go. Now, the city will vote next week on the 12th, and if they approve that the same way that the county did, and which is going to happen, we've said it all along, then it'll go into negotiation, and the term sheets will actually have to be negotiated, and then they have till December to actually hammer out the final details.
Last clip from Dan Ryan in studio with us Tuesday. What, and it's $1 million question, what does the city get out of this?
It means that the international brand, the business that attracts the most visitors and purse to the local neighborhoods, to the entire ecosystem of the city, that provides lots of jobs. Everyone in labor wants this to pass. So it's more like, what happens if we don't get this done? So I would say to them that this allows us to have some hope that our economy can turn around and keep building. And it really allows us to also give a reputation, which is perception is based on the reputation that you have. And we need to make sure that the markets across the country see that we figured this out with the new owner, and that Portland is a place that people would want to invest in again, just like it was not too long ago in 2018. So it's more important for us to move this forward because the ROI comes from that agreement.
Yeah. So I have a question. This is just
so if we don't get it, I worry more about what the negative effects on our economic ecosystem.
Okay. And there you go. Dan Ryan on our show. Second appearance, Dan Ryan 2.0. By the way, touchdown Cardinals.
Touchdown Cardinals with
13 plays, 96 yards.
Yeah. Wow. Watch Kenny Pickett now have to respond.
You know who their OC is?
The Cardinals?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Nathaniel Hackett.
Oh, that's all you need to know. The Cardinals are going to be the worst team in the NFL, and that just signifies it.
Well, by the way, was that young guy they just showed on the sideline? Was that their new head coach? Was that LaFleur?
LaFleur?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
That's what he looks like?
Yeah, he's a baby.
He is a young guy. How old is he?
I can look it up, but yeah, that's the new trend, man. You got to hire the youngs.
Mike LaFleur.
Mike LaFleur. He is
Everyone's just constantly
39.
Dude, he doesn't look it. He looks
26.
Well, he's a hat backwards bro too. He's got no facial hair. But back to the Blazer thing, like, can we finally take a deep breath that all this stuff, despite all the articles being written, have kind of gone?
Well, I don't think anybody's going to take a deep breath until
it's done.
Until the Blazers.
Sure.
We don't know. The Blazers are still playing coy.
Yeah.
And I think that's making people scared.
It's just, I don't know. We've yet to miss a deadline. We've yet to have anything really blow up. This has all just been posturing. So today was another good sign because the county was being all, butthurt about this thing, saying they didn't want to do it. Well, they 4-1. It's 4-1. It wasn't even close. We're going to be fine. Next week on the 12th, they will vote this through. And then it's just a matter of, I guess that to your point. At that point, you will know, are the Blazers willing to come to the table and not be jackasses?
Okay, coming up next, we have audio follow-up on The Fan.
Damn! Ah! Damn! Ah! Damn!
All right, we're going to play something for you.
Megan Moyer, by the way, the commissioner that voted against the Moda Center, someone's reporting.
Bitch.
Bully's ass! She's the District 1 commissioner, and I'm going to say this very nicely.
Uh-oh.
If you, in your mind, are picturing what a Portland commissioner who would vote against this would look like, whatever you think in your mind,
What's her name?
that is the silver medal.
Who do you think I am?
Megan Moyer, District 1 commissioner. And boy, if I just showed you a photo of her and said, did she vote for funding a basketball arena? The answer to that, no. Right. First ballot Hall of Fame,
Ooh.
right down the middle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. There's no,
Yeah.
I didn't even need to know. You could have just shown me the photo.
Well,
I think she wanted that spent on some sort of cat yarn rescue. I truly believe that. Megan, I'm sure you're a wonderful lady.
somebody said that they watched it, and it was an S show, and it got really heated.
Yeah.
I don't understand why these people can't understand how bad they look when they can't, like, they fight like brother and sister, like children.
Kids.
Like, dude, you are public officials.
Yeah.
Get your stuff done without looking like fools.
They can't help themselves.
Why?
Because they're politicians, and they're politicians.
Are
in
they,
Portland.
or are they just idiots?
It's funny. So like we had Counselor Ryan in, and he's a
touchdown Panthers.
Look at this.
Uh-oh, Stevie.
Look at this vicious cockfight.
Man, 17 and a half looking not great anymore.
The thing I like about him is, and he even says it, he goes, he's kind of removed from politics. He just tries to be a rational human being.
They need more people like that.
Yes.
Because some of these people are...
Well, I'm looking right at you, Megan.
That's the minority, though, is rational people.
I know.
I honestly think the problem is, see, and this is my thing. I don't know if the problem is rational people. It's that rational people don't want those positions.
That's a good point.
Like, the only people anymore that want to be leaders are one of two things. Grifters, who are just in it for themselves, or like the people that have what would you say? I'm trying to think of the word, like they have an ideology that they want to shove, right? There's a super agenda that they're going to be the one to take their way of life and shove it down everyone's throat. I feel like those are the only two people that want to be politicians anymore. We're not picking apples from the good barrel. It's just they're just rotten.
Yeah, I think it's kind of always been that way. Politics has just kind of always been that way. But I have no problem with somebody who has a different point of view. It's just how they act.
Yeah.
It's like, act like an adult.
It shouldn't be that hard.
Why are you guys fighting over that? Like, you can disagree, but why are you publicly arguing? Yeah. It's why Portland sucks.
Yes. 100%. And it shouldn't have to be.
No, it doesn't have to be that way.
No, it does not.
Just be an adult.
Yeah.
Bye, bitch. What are you Googling? I see your fingers working pretty fast over there.
I'm just,
Stop being a douche. You looking at porn?
Yeah, I'm looking at porn. Looking at porn, Dan. I was looking at the other county commissioners.
Maybe he's a racist.
How do we feel about them?
I feel like I've said enough with
why?
With
Look for porn.
Porn, Dan. Porn.
Give me your description of every one of the 5 county commissioners.
I am not.
You've already filleted one of them.
I am not going to do that. I'll tell you what. Vince Jones Dixon seems like if I had to pick one, I'm going to go with him. He's wearing a sweater vest. He's got a nice, I don't know. He seems like the guy that just on pure appearances alone, I'm going with him. I'm taking Vince.
What do you mean? What does that mean, going with him?
You
like his...
I'm leaning on Vince. All I'm going on is photos, which is like the worst thing I can possibly do.
So Vega Peterson is still the chair?
Yes.
Yeah, she's awful.
Who also looks very, very poorly. And that's an unfair thing of me. That's why I didn't want to go down this road.
So there's only one man.
Yeah, there's only one. There's only one dude.
Yeah, so Brim Edwards hates... Somebody said this today, that Brim Edwards and Jones Dixon... I can't remember what it is. I think it's Jones Dixon and Brim Edwards are against Moyer. They hate Moyer.
Yeah.
And Moyer hates them, and so they fight. And then Vega's just, being all Vega.
It's just whenever I look up Portland leaders and they look exactly the way if they were
Portlandia.
Exactly. And then it's true. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, really? It's like that's what we're doing. Someone says she wants to turn Moda into a homeless shelter.
That's not a joke.
No.
They do.
They do. Yes. I've heard that floated out there. Well, someone wrote an article. I don't remember who it was, but someone wrote an article asking or trying to make the point that Portland would be financially better off without the Blazers. That was an article that got written in one of our local papers.
By who?
I got to look that up. But it wasn't like some wackadoo. It was like a real...
your boy Lars Larson wants Dundon to pay for the...
Well, of course. Why not?
Moda.
Yeah. Welcome to Portland, man.
Who do you think I am?
That's why we can't have nice things.
Tell you what, it is a wild ride here.
It is.
Okay, so I have some audio to play. Well, should we do this now? Do we have time?
We've got time. We can squeeze it in. Sorry, I distracted us.
Yeah, you gotta squeeze it in. You got time.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't enough for me just to look at the one photo of the each chair. Then I wanted to see what other photos were out there, and it just. Yeah.
No, I'm serious about this.
Yeah.
If you got voted in, or no, if I told you that you would be, we could get you voted in.
Yes.
You will be a Multnomah County Commissioner.
Yes.
Would you do it?
Yes.
You would?
I would. The older I've gotten, and look, I'm not saying that I'm super smart. I'm not saying that I have all the answers, but I feel that I sit somewhere in the middle. That I would probably, I'm a little left of center, but I'm a hell of a lot closer to the middle. I'm pro-business. I think I'm pro-safety. I think I'm pro-police, but I think I have a heart and a liberal agenda, and I think I'm a bit of a progressive. And yes, I would do it. If I had a chance to work in city or county government, I would absolutely do it. I'm not certain that I would enjoy it, and maybe I'd beat my head into the wall, but yes.
See, I think you'd be yelling at them just like they're yelling at each other.
I don't know.
They would say something, and you'd be like, really? Really?
Yeah, those hippie dopes, they would make you so mad.
I think we need more people that are rational, that are willing to do this, because we all sit here and complain about these nut jobs that are running things, and yet none of us are actually willing to do anything about it.
I vote.
Yeah,
I'm not doing anything.
Yeah,
I can tell you that.
Yeah, I vote.
So once I heard Lars took out fire insurance on Moda Center. But yes, I would, and I'm not.
What if Moda Center burns up,
dude?
Bro,
don't worry. I'm going to the insane clown posse guy, and he'll get to the bottom of it because he knows the streets.
If it turns into a homeless shelter, it'll for sure burn down.
Not a bad play.
Sometimes you just I don't know what exactly what the mayor is doing, because I think they've really neutered his power. But when I hear the mayor speak, he seems, again, whether you agree with him or not, he seems like a rational human being that has a basic grasp.
Well, so do you. This is my point.
Of trying to do things for the city.
You seem like that too, and you're saying that you're like that. These people they're beating their heads against the wall against these dopes. Yeah. You're going to get nothing done, and all you're going to do is you're probably going to strangle someone. That's what would happen. If you were on the Multnomah County Commission, you would strangle one.
You would strike somebody.
You would. It would be bad. And then it's another Portlandia sketch.
Yeah. Me and Megan going toe-to-toe.
Dude, she might kick your ass.
Yeah. I'll tell you what.
You don't mess with that bitch.
She's built for the high winds. She does well.
She trains at Jonah Hill for sure.
Exactly, 100%. Dude, I would go in with I'd get some shoulder pads in my blazer. Just wear like an ironic sweater, Cosby style. Start wearing ascots. Got to get myself some glasses.
All right, I have an audio follow-up for you.
Okay.
But it's not going to be now. It's going to be next.
Yeah.
So something you didn't hear the other day, we're going to play it. We had a theory about it, and it turns out our theory was correct.
I love it.
Next.
Now, from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk, a Sports Center update on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
First on the Fan, it's a good time to be an NFL running back. First it was Bijan Robinson getting a big contract extension. Now it is the Lions running back Jahmyr Gibbs. He signs a 3-year, $67.5 million deal, including $51.5 guaranteed. The $22.25 average annual salary for Gibbs makes him the highest paid running back in NFL history. Also, out of the running back news, Colts Jonathan Taylor. He signs a 2-year deal worth $44 million, just below Gibbs's average annual salary. North Carolina defensive coordinator Steve Belichick. He is on medical leave and out indefinitely. Head coach Bill Belichick provided no further details and did not say whether Steve would be able to coach in the season opener against TCU in Ireland on August 29th. Saints rookie wide receiver Brock Resteiner has been suspended for the first 6 games of the 2026 season. Resteiner will be eligible to participate in all preseason activities, including games. Resteiner is the son of former wrestler Scott Steiner. And our Portland Fire back in action tonight at the Moda Center, taking on the other expansion, Toronto Tempo. Fire 2.5-point favorites. I'm Stephen Vaughn from the Georgia Coy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Don't call your mom. Call Georgia Coy at warrenallen.com.
We've given away too much to arrive at these political compromises. Yeah, now.
Google me, bitch.
Oh no, oh no.
Well, my. Sark's a baby bitch.
Black, please. Thank you.
That whiny bitch.
You can shove that up your little pumpkin ass. She is an aloof bitch.
You freaking bitch.
I'm going to kick your ass.
Okay, we
bitch.
apologize.
I told you dumb bitch.
It's time for the club, baby.
Bitch.
On 105.1 and 1080, The Fan. Hoo-wee.
I mean, I love him, but what a bitch. Haynes King. Hall of Fame.
He's the
Let's go.
Georgia Tech, I believe.
Yeah. Looking pretty good out there.
I think he came from. Remember, too, that none of these players that they're playing against will be in the NFL. So
Looking pretty good.
Just saying.
Look at him. Look at him.
Look at him
those
go.
legs. Slides.
Great athlete.
Wise slide.
It's weird once they took out Kenny Pickett and Carson Beck, all the scoring went up.
Again, I think that has more to do with who they're playing against. Just know when you're watching these games at this point, this is the equivalent of me being on the field.
So I'm going to play something for
The
you.
O-line play is always so bad in these. It's just no one can block anyone. You clearly, no one has any idea what the assignment is. It's great.
So you know who Martha Reeves is?
That sounds familiar, but I can't say that it's.
She's Motown, it's like a heat wave.
Do that again? That was
It's like a heat wave.
so good.
You know that song?
Yes.
That's Martha Reeves.
Okay.
Back in the 60s. Big deal. She's still around.
She's a politician.
What?
Yeah, she's an American singer and politician.
Oh. What?
Yeah.
Maybe you could debate her.
Whoa. I'm looking to see what else. She's 85.
Yes.
Just going to see what part of her what she did.
So I'll tell you what she did. She sang the national anthem at a women's baseball game the other night. The first ever women's baseball game.
The first ever?
Yeah.
That was the first ever women's. That's not true.
Yeah, well, it's of this league.
Okay.
The Pro Women's Baseball League or whatever it is. Touchdown, Panthers!
Touchdown! By the way, she
Man.
served on the Detroit City Council.
Okay. Wow, so she's...
Yes.
She is of the variety of which we just made fun of.
That is true.
Huh.
Oh, my.
She has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Oh, mine is right.
She's right next to Smokey Robinson.
I wonder how she did on the city council.
I don't know.
I wonder if Detroit's is actually functional.
This was in 2005 and 2009, so I don't think that was peak Detroit back then. But
So she sang the national anthem. Now, we did this the other day while you were gone.
Okay.
For your wedding. But I'm going to play it for you. And afterwards, I'll see what you think of it.
All right.
And then afterwards, we'll tell you what Stevie and I were thinking. And then we have a follow-up. Okay?
Let's go.
So this is Martha Reeves singing the national anthem at the Women's Pro Baseball League inaugural game.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave through the night that our flag was still there. Still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the whole
Sue, put away the knife.
Oh, my God. I don't even know what to make of that.
There you go. And the crowd goes nuts.
And that is a Motown legend.
So that's her. Yeah. Okay. So what do you what do you think happened there?
Age.
Okay.
Age. That's the only.
Well, she's definitely old.
She's 85.
So
you just it's, dude. Your vocal cords are like a muscle, and.
But what do you think happened? Like there were two other, like she had backup singers.
Yeah.
And it's like they were fighting, like they didn't. I think Martha was rage singing. So here is our theory on this.
You got a working theory.
Yes. Our theory is that Martha and whoever was with her hated each other.
Okay.
And Martha was rage, and I'm not saying this is why it was bad. It sounds like if she just sang on her own, it would be bad.
Yeah.
She's 85. But I think she's rage singing and pissed off, and when she lays out and then comes back, and then the other two lay out and then come back, I think they all hate each other, and they're like trying to screw each other up. That's our theory.
How old are is it like?
They're younger.
They're younger.
Yeah, they're just backup singers apparently.
But
it's so discombobulated.
Is it possible, again, this is my working theory, is it possible that the Youngs felt so bad that they were trying to help?
Possible.
They weren't hating. So this is mine.
It's possible.
They didn't hate her. They were like, oh my God, this is bad. They knew it was going to be bad. So they were trying to like, okay, maybe if we sing a little louder, we can kind of cover up. And Martha didn't like it. You're like, listen, bitch, or bitches, this is the Martha Reeves show. You shut the F up. And so then she starts singing louder to drown them out. And so I'm not saying that's coming from a place of hate. I think it was coming from a place of desperation. And it turned into, that's Carl Lewis territory.
Yeah, it's bad. So now we have the follow-up. And we have captured we didn't.
Exclusive audio.
Yeah, exclusively here. We did investigative reporting. TMZ had it that, and this is, so they were doing rehearsal.
Yeah.
And this is Martha. You'll hear her on the mic. And this is the mic going out over the stadium loudspeakers.
Sure.
Okay. This is her talking about the backup singers.
Was a proud we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts.
It's coming, I promise.
Okay. Isn't it, you just doing this? I have to listen to this again?
Singing the same note I'm singing. Why? Backup singers. I don't think I need them. I don't need them. Okay.
It's up to you.
I think so. don't want to have a lead singing three-part harmonies. I never.
Yeah. Okay.
I was right.
Well, I think we were more right. If I think we were kind of saying the same things, but she hated the backup singers.
Yes, but the backup singers were trying to cover for her. That wasn't.
Yeah, maybe
they were trying to cover for her, and
they were singing different notes. Is what she's saying.
They weren't. They were singing the right note, and they were covering for her. And she was like, "Do you know who I am?" And so that's why she got mad. They don't have any malice. That is an old curmudgeon who still thinks she can sing and doesn't realize how bad she is.
I think they were spiteful. Because remember, that was early.
Yeah.
That was during rehearsal. And they were like, okay, you don't want any backup singers? Watch this. And that's why it was so bad. Because it was actually, believe it or not, it was actually better in rehearsal.
In rehearsal, yeah.
Because they were kind of singing together in rehearsal.
Yeah.
When they actually did it, the first one we played, dude, they were all over the map.
That might be the worst professional anthem of all time. Because we got Roseanne, you got Carl Lewis. You know, there's some that are rough. Dude, that lady is a Motown legend with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and I'm assuming those other two gals are current professional singers. That's the worst modern professional anthem in the history of sports. There's not there. Find me one that's worse. I think I don't think you could sing a better anthem.
I'm trying to think of a professional that was really bad. Well, didn't somebody? Well, there's been a few that forgot the words.
That's
the Fergie at the All-Star game.
Yeah, that was. Can you pull that one up?
Yeah, Casey said we have it. I'll find it.
Yeah, that one gets widely panned. I don't remember it. I'm gonna have to refresh.
It's not as bad as that. I don't think you can sing worse than that. Here's the thing. Like, if I was singing the national anthem, I would try to just keep it, I would try to keep it flat.
We have the Fergie, by the way.
All right, this is Fergie.
All right, hold on here. Let me. All right, Fergie at the All-Star game.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's
that's right. No. She does the old
Happy Birthday, Mr. President.
It's already better than
yes.
Oh, jeez.
At the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight.
It's 1,000 times better.
Yeah, it's just I don't like the version, but she can sing.
Yeah. So this is my point.
Yeah.
So if we were singing the anthem together, or a threesome here, a thruple, we wouldn't try to do anything other than just get through the song, right? Oh, say, can you see
bombs bursting in the air
and some guys? Like you would just.
I thought we were doing the what's that one?
You would
row your boat and you can go after each other.
You would just keep it kind of flat, whereas Martha is doing we're gonna emphasize and we're gonna try to hit notes. And I actually think that any person could come in and yeah.
Can you pull up Ingrid Andress?
That's so bad.
She was the one who was drunk. You remember that one?
Oh, that was bad.
I'm going to have to go back and listen to that one.
She had to go. That was the All-Star game.
Yep.
And she had to go to rehab.
It was a home run derby.
Oh, yeah.
Home
run derby at All-Star weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that. She got a little toasty. Would you ever sing the anthem if someone asked you to?
I can't sing.
What? I've heard you sing.
Why would I sing the anthem?
You sing all the time.
And why would I love to sing, but I can't do it.
But
Adelaida, pretty little Cajun queen.
I kind of want to hear Rob now go to a Pickles game and sing the anthem.
Boots, broad stripes,
this is drunk.
bright stars.
Again, already better. She's just loaded.
Fight. Or the ramparts we watched were so gallant.
Oh, say, can you see?
And the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof
There's a
through
shooting in the
the
background.
night that our
Someone should have shot this performance.
was still there.
Oh, say, can you see?
What if they duetted? Does it say something too that this girl's drunk and is still better?
Yeah. Well, it says something about her.
Yeah. She's got some talent. Hey, getting old sucks, man.
Yeah, this was bad, but
Yeah.
it's not in the same.
No, it's not the same.
Oh dear.
See, you make it worse when you're bad and you try to do a little,
the inflection. Yeah, it's so
Just
weird.
get through it.
I've never understood why that's cool.
Well, because you're trying to make it your own. Look,
The best part about Fergie's is then the Warriors remixing it in the locker room.
What?
The Warriors, they made a remix of the Fergie national anthem.
Did
and
they?
started playing it in the locker room later on.
Why?
Because it sounds awesome.
Okay. So they liked it?
Yes.
I think it was so bad it was good.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs. They're
About this
eating
one?
the cats.
Oh, this thing slaps.
They're eating the pets of the people that live there. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. They're eating.
Don't we have one of these from COVID, the pastor? Remember he blew COVID away? Kenneth Copeland?
Now what's this?
This is the Warriors remix.
I don't remember this at all. God.
It lives on. Hey, that kind of slapped. I like
Say, can you see?
Someone said we have a fan sing-off. Well,
Who would win?
Schultze and Patrick, I think, are the only two that
Patrick can sing?
Yeah, Patrick is like in a band. You
know
were
that.
gone, but Schultze and Patrick had a sing-off.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Lowercase is literally a rapper.
That's not a singer. Can lowercase sing?
He was mad that you didn't bring him up.
Well, he raps.
He said the
Can he sing?
he said the disrespect that you
All
guys
right.
just showed him.
Well, maybe we need to have a sing off.
Well, I don't know.
Tell him to step up here and belt us a tune.
Can rappers sing?
Let's see what we got here.
Yeah.
Steven has offered him the mic.
Get the white boy
see,
on the
he's
mic
not
there.
taking
He
it.
refused. He
Yeah,
refused, yeah.
see,
He's
come on,
scared.
man.
Well, it's like saying Eminem doesn't sing. The Beastie
He says
Boys.
he's working. So I don't know.
For God's sakes. Schultze and Patrick got all like butthurt and they like went at it. I think Patrick called out Schultze and said that Patrick said he would out-sing anyone at the fan. And Schultze got all West Side Story and was like, the F you will. And they went back. I said, take the day. And I came up with 3 categories. You have to bring 3 songs. And I think we did like a minute.
Do we have the audio?
I'm sure we do. I think we did a crooner.
That's Schultze. He likes to croon.
No. I gave him 3 categories.
I know, but Schultze. That's right up Schultze's
Yes.
alley.
So I said crooner, and then I think Patrick wanted like show tune or Disney.
Okay.
And I went with that, and then there was the dealer's choice. And so you had to sing all 3, and I judged like there was, like 3 categories. The first one to take 2 wins. And Patrick was very, very confident. Schultze was nervous.
So who won?
Schultze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was better.
And even Patrick was like, yeah, he's like, he got me. It wasn't like a landslide, but Schultze got it.
Well, lowercase has entered the chat.
No.
Apparently.
He's got 5 minutes to do his work and step up to the mic if he wants.
Tell him to step up. No rapping allowed. Unless he wants to do like the TLC, the TLC the kind of sort of thing. Because they would sing and rap.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Yeah. Stick to the rivers and lakes that you used to.
God, was that a good song?
Oh
No.
I don't know about that. I'll tell you what.
They had other songs.
They were
Creep.
popular.
Creep's great.
Oh, Creep.
So Creep.
Hey, TLC,
Yeah.
TLC was a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were, but were they good?
Yeah. I'd say
No
they're good.
Scrubs is good.
Yeah, I don't want no Scrubs.
I mean, you just said yesterday the presidents of the United States of America were good.
No,
Well, he didn't.
I did
You
not.
did, Rob. And
I-
now you're
I
saying
did.
now you're poo-pooing TLC.
Rob
I'm not
said that.
poo-pooing. I'm asking a question. Were they good?
I think so.
En Vogue was good. TLC was.
Yo, En Vogue. They did Never Gonna Get It, Never
Yes.
Gonna Get
En
It.
Vogue was
Never Gonna Get
En
It.
Vogue was amazing.
Never.
Them gals. That sounded bad. Don't
What?
sound like you were about to say something.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, say, can you see? Bye.
It's Enrico Palazzo. And some
Enrico.
bombs in the air gave proof
Dude,
through
that-
the night
That is the
that
best.
we still had a flag.
That is the best
Anthem.
bit
Yes.
from Naked Gun ever.
It's one of the best bits
Of
from,
all the
from-
Naked Gun
All
bits.
right, now I need to hear Enrico Palazzo. That's the best anthem in movie history.
I don't know if we have time.
Well, we got to break. We're like 5
No, we don't
minutes
have
over.
to break. We have to break in 3 minutes and then we're done with the show.
Oh,
That's
for
wh-
God's
that's where we're
sakes, I
at.
completely forgot about that. Oh, my God.
Leave the heavy lifting to us.
Sorry about that. Yeah. And is Jason Kelsey still a thing, by the way?
I hope not.
I looked up. He's on. That's the first time I've seen him. They were doing a commercial for Sunday Ticket, and I was like, "Oh my God, is he back?"
Well, you know what's even worse?
Because he went away during the offseason.
His wife is now. So she made headlines the other day, and I don't care about her.
I think she's got a podcast.
big deal.
Yeah, exactly. She was having to defend herself against internet goobers about something, and I didn't care enough to click on it.
Yeah.
But she's now a big deal.
Like I said, I think she's got her own podcast.
Well, everyone has a podcast.
Yeah, but I think hers is like it. You remember when if Matt LaFleur farted on you that you got a job, or Sean McVay farted on you? Apparently now, if one of the Kelseys has had sex with you, you are great. You get it. You're out there doing stuff. But I feel like there's a backlash coming against the Kelseys. And I started it last year a little bit with Jason, and I feel like this year there's going to be, I think he will become hated. I really do. Because for a while, Jason Kelsey was like the guy. He was like the fun-loving uncle, the funkle.
Are you forgetting everything I've said for a year about him?
Yes.
Was I not on this a year ago?
You were spot on. Every now and then, Rop is ahead of the curve. You were ahead of the curve on this. When everyone
I'm
else was
always ahead of the curve.
When everyone else was loving Jason Kelsey, you were hating him. And now I think everyone's going to come around.
Too much Jason Kelsey.
Yes.
Now we need more Kylie Kelsey.
Well, how about we just have
And we're getting it.
How about we just have less Kelsey altogether?
Whether we like it or not.
Still waiting for Enrico Palazzo. I'm hoping.
I don't think he's on it.
Enrico Palazzo. I never know what Stevie Fire's in there doing.
Well, I think they're getting ready for the Timbers.
Oh, yeah, that makes
And
sense.
oftentimes that takes a lot of manpower.
Yeah, why is that?
I
by the
have
way?
no idea.
Does anyone know why it's so difficult to put on?
They have to switch
There's things.
things in there, and
There's things and there's places and there's guys. And,
are you okay? Yeah, he's not okay.
oh boy.